fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades? And welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is the watch-along of all watch-alongs, the biggest one of the season. George, you know what I forgot to do? Give you a formal intro.
Jordan Mawson, the man on the mic, painting the match with a sound so right. Sheffield's pride, every fan can see. He's the voice of the Blades, their melody.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I was thrown off, and I think people know why I'm thrown off, and I'm going to get it up on screen as soon as I can, but talk to me first, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm confident. We're gonna
Still?
do it. We're gonna do it.
Confident?
No, I'm telling absolute lies. Yeah, as it's getting closer, I'm getting more and more nervous.
So you were just before the teams came out, George was just telling me how he's quietly confident about this game, and yeah, feeling good. And then the teams have come out. Let me just see if I can get them up on screen. Well, I can't get them up yet, but I certainly will get them up as soon as I can. The headline news, not to keep anybody in suspense, is that Jack Robinson starts. George, do you want to talk us through the team, pal? Is that okay?
Yeah, looking at that, is that a 4-4-2? So it's Cooper in goal. It's Chowdhury at right back, and Nell and Robbo at centre back, and Burrows at left back. Is that Brewster on right? Where's Gus? Oh, he's there.
Him is there. Him is there.
Top left.
He's done you again, hasn't it, with the
it's
number
that
order?
number order. I hate it. Yeah, it is number order, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sousa and Peck in middle, and then it looks like Kiefer Moore and Tyrese Campbell up top.
Okay, so I can I'm just downloading it now because I had to do a lot of messing about that. We've come on at a bit of an awkward time in terms of it's exactly as the teams came out. It's the same time that we went live. So thank you to everybody for joining us. I'm just going to try my best now to show you on screen if it'll upload in a timely manner because it's just processing as we speak. But these are going to be the teams that we're up against, well, that play tonight. Michael Cooper in goal, as George says. It looks like Chowdhury right back, Anel and Jack Robinson in the middle. I don't get it. Harrison Burrows at left back, Sousa and Peck in the middle, and then let's have a look at this. Hamer will be on the left. No Callum O'Hare in the starting lineup. Campbell will be up top. That leaves Brewster and it's Kiefer Moore, yeah. So it'll be two up top. It's 4-4-2. Brewster will be right wing. Brewster will be right wing. Kiefer Moore will be up top with Tyrese Campbell. It's 4-4-2 by the looks of it. The bench, if you can't see there, because I know it's very small writing for a lot of people, it's Adam Davis, Alfie Gilchrist, Sam McCallum, Rob Holding, Callum O'Hare, Jamie Shackleton, Tom Davis, Tom Cannon, and Andrea Brooks. Their team is, as expected, Max O'Leary, and then I think it's a back three of Tanner, Dickey, and Viner. Hirakawa, I think, is your right-sided player. McCrory is the left, as in like your middle four. Knight and Williams in the middle. I may be wrong with this. Max Bird and Mehmeti either side, and Aki Wells. As strong as they can go, I think. No Sykes, as we were expecting. Pring does make the bench, though. Sinclair Armstrong's also on the bench. Sam Bell, who's a decent striker option for them, is on the bench as well. So I think that is pretty much a 3-4-3 for Bristol City. We are 4-4-2. Oh, my word, George. Oh, my word. So no Callum O'Hare, no Rob Holding. Look, whatever happens, we just need to get over that little hurdle of the team being a little bit surprising to some of us, and we support them, don't we? we're backing them. Whatever we think to that lineup, it don't matter because there's 11 of them wearing Blade shirts, and we need to put our own individual thoughts aside and just back the boys.
Well, the thing I'm thinking there why it's gone 4-4-2 is they played the same system against us at Bramall Lane, and they were a better team as well. We struggled with them, didn't we? So we played a 4-2-3-1 that night as well. So is he wanting to be a bit more better going forward? We're having 2 strikers up top. I don't know. He's obviously thought that we need a better system in place to play these than what we did against them, you know, that night against them at Bramall Lane. So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh my God. I was nervous before, and now I don't think that is our strongest 11, so I'm even more nervous. Whatever happens, I'm backing Chris Wilder to get these boys through the tie over 2 legs. So I'm not.
Players not available as well, is there? I was clearly Diaz isn't available. Were he on bench? I didn't even see.
No, Brereton Diaz on the bench,
So,
which was very surprising actually, because obviously I know he had a virus, and I don't think Wilder's playing Wilder games when he said he's had a virus, but he was at the player do, weren't he? And he didn't appear to be carrying anything. Certainly, if he's had a virus, you'd think you were over it to be doing like a public appearance. So interesting that he's not fit enough to be involved or unavailable at the moment. Fingers crossed he's back for Monday, because I do think he gives us something. Interesting. I'm going to get as many comments in as we can now, because we've got them flying in, and I appreciate everybody that's here. Mark Meldrew starts us off tonight. Good evening, gentlemen. Come on, you red and white wizards. Get behind them from minute 1. Every race, tackle, header. It's going to be United all the way, up the Ramble, up the Blades, up the positive Meldrew. I think he's going for there. I have to say, this was 4 minutes before the teams came out. So Joe says, feeling a 1-1 tonight. Hopefully we'll come out firing and give it a proper go. If we take it to the lane, either drawing or winning, I fancy us to get to Wembley, up the Blades, up the Ramble. One thing I will say is tonight we are playing, again, Match Bingo. If anybody wants to join our Match Bingo game, you have to follow, even if you've signed up for the app, you have to follow the link in the description of this video or scan the QR code on screen at the minute. If you don't know about Match Bingo, here's just a little reminder. Thank you to today's sponsor, Match Bingo, that combines the beautiful game that we all love with the old classic bingo game. You sign up on the app, get yourself a bingo card or 2, watch your cards fill up in real time as you check off, throw in a goal, a red card. As soon as you get a line, if you're the first to do it, you'll win. And if you get a full house, you get the special prize. Make sure you get your bingo card for the next Blades game. There's over £200,000 been paid out to players so far. Thank you to Match Bingo for their support, and please gamble responsibly. Looking forward to that. Probably the thing I'm most looking forward to now about the game is Match Bingo, because I'm not looking forward to the match itself. I'm very, very nervous. So if we sell up to 200, it's not commission based, this. So if you can't or don't want to take part, that's absolutely fine. There's no pressure on anybody to do anything. But the one thing I will say is, if you do want to have a go, then if we sell up to 200 tickets, we're going to be in a private game just for us. So that obviously it's a guaranteed pot then as well. They've said as if we can sell up to that amount. So that's just whether people fancy being part of a private game with fellow people from the channel, other than just random Blades from different parts, because there'll be a lot of people looking at this game tonight. Oh my word, Jord, I am nervous. I've just had a message from someone that may well. I can't get distracted by that. I can't get distracted. Good evening, Ramblers, says Ian. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get to 8K. Yeah, we're not that far away. Let's have a little look while we're all together. We're at 7714. 7714 at the minute. Can we get to 7-8 by the end of the stream? We shall see. Joe says, don't mind that 11. Very confused on why Robinson is back, considering how good Holding was. But we move. Super positive Jack, having his usual waiver. Absolutely pooing myself. Let's go United. We've struggled against these twice. Wilder won't fall for the same nonsense 3 times. You say we've struggled, Jack. We've taken 4 points off them across the season. I think they've been competitive games is probably the best way to say it. Matthew says, evening, Jimmy and Jord. What are we saying then? Are we nervous, excited? I'm going for a 1-1. So come on then, Jord. Who watches X on the beach, you or your wife? X on the beach? Oh, you're muted, Jord. You're muted. What are you doing to me?
It's ages back. It's ages back. Yeah, I'm probably going back about 8 years ago when they were not on TV. So watched X on the Beach, and it was his cousin who played in charity event on Sunday.
Yeah.
His cousin Sam, he were on X on the Beach years back. So I obviously put it in our group chat. Said I knew we were then.
All right. Okay, you've revealed a bit too much, is what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Chrissy Wilder on TV. We're going to do what we normally do, which is mute myself, not mute us literally, but me and Jord will just lay out for a minute and let Chrissy Wilder do the talking. Just a sec.
Campbell. Do you expect that to be conventional too? What are you looking for?
Like it to be, yeah. We've got all sorts at the top of the pitch. We've got somebody who can be a physical presence and somebody who can run down the side. So we've got decent options there.
In terms of the mindset for this one, obviously it's a two-legged game, but are you looking to achieve something in particular from tonight?
We won't change our approach to every game that we've played, which is going to try and go and win the game in football. We're going to have to suffer at times because they're a decent side, especially away from home, but we like to think we can cause them a few problems as well.
Reasonably quick turnaround from the weekend as well. What sort of shape are your squad in?
Yeah, I'm going to be positive about it, aren't I? Of course I am, because they're in a good place. I've talked about it. I was resetting pretty quickly after the Burnley game, and the boys have been great. The two results were really important for us. Away win at Stoke and a win-draw at home to Blackburn. A lot of good things even come from that game as well. So, yeah, we've rested players. We've gave players vital minutes, and we're ready to rock and roll.
It's a unique challenge, isn't it? As well as the physicality of it. It's a real mental challenge for the players.
And what about 46 games in the Championship? That's quite mental at times, isn't it? I've seen this year. So we've got an experienced group. There's some big players in there as well that, we'd like to think that can rise to these type of occasions as well. The likes of Aimer and Campbell and Kiefer Moore, they've all played in really big games, played in World Cups, played in player finals, played for the country. So, this is where we need to come to the fore. We've got a good group. We put together a good group to start the season. They've done ever so well this year. We understand the challenge now. First and foremost is to overcome a really talented side.
When you talk about those qualities they've got, do they do a lot of the work for you in terms of managing the dressing room and holding each other to account in a way?
Well, yeah, that's in the ideal world. You'd like that to be. We've talked about it at length. I thought I'd talk to you about it. It's our first season. It's 8 months into this group as well. So I'm learning about the players, right the way through this period as well. And I'll learn a little bit more over these next 2 games, and hopefully in a positive way.
What sort of challenge do you expect Bristol City to pose to you?
Well, good on record, and some talented players, some technical players. The Shapes and all could want to play against. We need to get that right. We didn't at our place for 20-25 minutes. We did after half time, and disappointed in that home game that to concede a last minute equaliser. But listen, to get into the players, as I said, Johnny, every team's done a lot of good things to earn the points that represent and gives them an opportunity of getting the big prize, and we're no different to Bristol City.
Really appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh my word! So that is the gaffer talking about just the game ahead that I can't even think about at the moment. Jordan, any thoughts on what Chrissy Wilder had to say?
Yeah, it gives you confidence, doesn't it? But it's like you said then, for 25 minutes at our place, which is what we were just saying, we didn't get it right, did we? And we didn't know how to deal with them, and I think that's why he's probably changed formation tonight to shock them a little bit. They're probably expecting us to have played a 4-2-3-1, similar to exactly the same as what we played at our place, and it's different, and so we'll see. It's as Wilder said, it's a tough system that they play, to go up against, and we've got to get it right, and he believes that 4-4-2 and this team is the way to get it right. So I believe in Chris Wilder.
I do too, mate. I do too. I keep telling myself that. Martin says, evening all. Head says 1-1. Heart says it's going to be a United all the way. Come on, you red and white wizards. Love that, Martin. Scott says that squad confuses me. What formation is this? It's 4-4-2, Scott, I think, but Ryan Brewster out on the right. I think that's how we're going to match up. It could be 3 across the middle and Brewster in the 10. It could. Who knows? It gives you flexibility, but I think it's a 4-4-2. Rice says, good luck, Jimmy. Wish you Blades well. Supporting Sheffield United. What has my life become? 6-0. Anything else is unacceptable. Too much. I'll take a 6-0 Sheffield United, Alex. I'm not going to lie. 4-0 Blades, says Kev, the Burnley fan. I'm not entirely convinced by that. Leeds in the house. Good luck. Leeds in the house. We've got Premier League company, mate, by the looks of it. Good luck, Sheffield United, says Liam. All the best up the Clarets, up the Ramble. 4-4-2, says Scott. Hamer and Brewster out wide, I think so. Weird lineup, says Jack. Ain't bothered about the score as long as we play well and the result will follow. Up the Blades. I hope you're right, pal. I hope you're right. No Jord, no party. Well, Jord's here, mate. Don't you worry, Timmy. Jord is here. Chris says Robbo starting nerves are slightly elevated. Me too. I don't know if that was physically obvious by my stuttering and stumbling through the beginning of the stream. What? What?
I think we know one person that's going to be disappointed that he's not starting, don't we?
Yes,
we had a good chat with him on Sunday, didn't we? So yeah, and I'm surprised.
My mountains, mate. Yeah, I'm not confident with that lineup, says Toddy. Charlie, one of our Platinum Ramblers. Good evening, Jimmy and George. Let's get behind the lads. 2-1 Blades. Love that, Charlie. Love that. Ozzy says, fellow wakey lad here, Jimbo. Massive Leeds fan, but I'll be rooting for the Blades. Get the job done in the playoffs, and we'll join us. You'll join us in Burnley. It wouldn't feel right if not up the Ramble, marching on together. Thank you, mate. Cooler King says, evening, lads. Don't lose. Simple as that. Best of luck. Thank you, pal. Andrew says, that lineup is questionable, but I'm still confident of a win. Sheffield United FC says, I hate my life. Matt says, Robinson, no. Charlie says, I'm not nervous. Must be coming down with something. Oh, Danny, if you can pass that on, mate, I'd very much appreciate it.
I weren't either. We're very confident. And I've seen team line up and come on stream. I can just see clock ticking down as it's getting close to kick off, and my stomach's absolutely turning now.
Mate. Oh, God. Danny says, evening, gents. Hope you both well. I'm okay, mate. Thank you. I'm all right. Keep me updated with the scores. I'll be driving while we take on Bristol City. So nervous, feel sick, says Matt the Blade. Sick as a dog. Come on, you red and white wizards. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. More holding the play up for Campbell. More holding the play up for Campbell.
Ball. So, I'm guessing.
Up the ball, yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think more works better in it too. So, you know, I'm not against that. I think it's harsh on Callum O'Hare. I think it's the leaked 11 from Thursday that got put in the chat. Is it? Is it, Joe? Interesting.
I've seen that earlier.
What does Holding have to do to start, says Harry? Nothing at this stage, mate. I don't think he can do anything else. He takes all the blame if this goes wrong, says Luke. He also takes all the plaudits if it works. Very ballsy. Can we remember that? Can we remember that either way? So if we get a positive result tonight, Chris Wilder deserves praise for this, because people will be very quick to jump on him if it doesn't go right. So let's all remember to praise him as well. And we'll be live on 90 after 90 for people to have their say. Straight after this, there's a redirect on this stream, which means if you're watching on YouTube and you stay on, you'll be directly sent straight through to that stream. So if you're not already on YouTube, please come over. If you're not subscribed and you like what we do, or even if you just want to watch us suffer tonight, then you can do us a favor and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And like the video so more people see it. I think we're expecting a few people in tonight, Jord, with it being the main game on tonight. Let's be right. So Nige says, evening, gents. Robbo, not going to skate anyone, but just going to get behind him. Go anyone, I think you mean, Nige, with typo. Get behind him. I think we will miss O'Hare's press. Yeah, I agree. No holding, says Paul. The Leeds fan. Even the Leeds fans recognising that that's questionable. CC Penniston says, Robbo, though, why? That's your boy in it, I think.
Yeah, it's my brother. Yeah, no, I agree. Totally agree.
Arthur says, good luck, Jim Bob. I'm a follower living in Uganda that supports Leeds United and love your collaborations with Connor. Thank you, Arthur. It's that's very. I love hearing where we have listeners come from. I think it's fascinating to think someone in Uganda is watching a Sheffield United stream. Crazy, it's incredible. Yeah. So thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that. Mitch says, not surprised about the lineup. Shame about Holding, but he's gone for the more experienced duo. Yeah, they were experienced in conceding 104 goals between. I'm not gonna get on that. I'm not. We're gonna back them tonight. But we'd rather have seen Holding. A lack of cohesion with the Nell. I can see why it's happened. Come on, lads. I'm not convinced by that, Mitch. I'm not convinced, mate. But everybody's entitled to their own shout.
I actually thought they looked solid next to each other.
I did. I did, mate.
And I just feel more confident. You know, like when Borgers up at top, I feel like Holding looks so composed. You look at Robbo when Borgers up at top and he's trying to run onto it. It just you can see panicking him. It sets in straight away, and it's
See, panicking me now, mate.
We're not going there. We're not going there. Back him. Come on, Robbo.
Paul says Brewster and Robinson were always Wilder's choice. Unbelievable. Can't believe him. Hopefully, up the blades. It's a 4-4-2, says Kieran. Robinson, nightmare, says Chris. Where's BBD, says Steven Seagal. He said BBD is he's got a virus, or he's recovering from a virus, I think is the thing that's going round, to be honest, quite literally.
I must have caught it off him Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
Like a virus, I think.
Chris the Blade says, time for Wilder to go. Chris, you can't pick your favourites for a game like this. Chris, you cannot say you want to sack a manager going into the playoffs before we've even kicked off. Come on, Chris. That's a bit rich. And this is a prime example of people will definitely go for Wilder if it don't go well tonight. Yeah. But that's even early for some of them, Chris. Too early. Why does that bench look so weak? Does the bench look weak? I don't think the bench looks weak. Let's have a look at the bench.
Like it looks for the last probably 6 months.
Gilchrist, decent. McCallum is your standard backup for Burrows. Holding is our best central defender. O'Hare is our best number. Well, other than Hamer, is our regular number 10. Shackleton is a utility man. Let's be right. Tom Davis is a very good replacement centre midfielder. Tom Cannon is certainly in the top 3 strikers that we've got, whichever way you put him around. He's either 2 or 3, probably for most people. And Andre Brooks absolutely deserves his place in the squad. Some would have said he should have started. So I don't think it's I don't think that's weak.
Where's Des Raki?
Oh, good point. Not in the squad. Bench. Not in the squad. Des Raki and
he hasn't been in the squad for that's 3 games in a row, isn't it now?
And he was there, wasn't he?
He was there. He was there.
Interesting. Chowdhury and El Robbo Burrows, Peck and Souza and Hamer as the 8, Brewster number 10, Campbell and Moore up top. So Kieran don't think it's Brewster and Hamer out wide. He thinks it's potentially 3 across the middle with Brewster in the 10 and Hamer obviously slightly advanced to the 3. Leeds fan here, but supporting the Blades in this encounter. We need the Blades in the Prem, says Million Chip. Unbelievable how many Leeds fans and Burnley fans, to be fair.
It's crazy,
yeah, come on board. With the collaboration with Connor and Joe, I think it's... and not only that, obviously that speaks for our channels, but I think the season that we've all 3 have had, running each other so close, I think there's been like a mutual respect between the clubs.
Yeah.
Nige says, not liking the bench at all, only O'Hare with attacking flair. Tom Cannon's on there, Nige. I know you might not rate him, but at some stage he's going to come. But what are you smirking at, Motson? I said, okay. Chris says BBD is out with illness, I believe. Will be available for the second leg. Dave Morwell, good evening, pal. Evening, Jimmy, Jordan, all the Ramblers. I'm now nervous seeing our skipper is playing, and I'm now very nervous. Up all the Rambles, up the Blades. Like and subscribe, please. Rev says, what's going off with that team? 2-1 Blades, says John. Popcorn ready, says Chris. Leeds on top, says, nice to have 2 Yorkshire teams in the Prem. Ed says, wishing you all the best here, Jim Bob. 2-1 to Sheffield United. Toddy says, I'm not confident at all. Come on, Toddy. Same as well. Where's Raksaki? I'll eat my words if it comes off. Come on, Blades. I know. Be confident, Toddy. Bristol a cack, says John. Kershaw says, Wilder must watch this podcast, and out of spite, he's put Holding on the bench. Possibly a Kershaw, possibly. He certainly knows about us, put it that way. Time for Moore to step up, says Nige. Yeah, it is.
Do you know what? Last couple of games I've seen him in, when we've played, we've gone long, and he's been winning his headers, and I think
he's done all right.
One of my pet eights through like early on in season. I thought he's 6 foot odd and he shrunk. Ball went up in air, but I honestly think since he's come back, he seems to be stronger at winning his headers, and I hope he does it again tonight and flicks it on, and Campbell's there, in behind.
Oh, mate, it's to be honest, that's something me and my dad. It's very rare we agree, but we're both Kiefer Moore fans, and we think Kiefer Moore will come good for Sheffield United. It's a good signing at the level. I'm not saying if we go up, then he's going to have a huge impact for us, but I think a fit Kiefer Moore is a weapon at this level. And I don't mean that in the when I say Jack Robinson's a weapon, I mean it in a different way. So let's just so we're clear on that. Poppy Gamer says, sat with a cold glass of wine with a Chinese, feet up. Oh, I ain't even had a chance to have any tea, and I'm going. So we started at 7. I'm assuming the stream will finish about 10. I'm going straight into 90 after 90. I'll be on till 11:30. I ain't had any tea, so I've got about 4 biscuits here, and that'll be my tea, I think, George. So.
And they're only allowed if we score.
Oh, right, okay, fair dues.
Like your cream egg last time.
Oh no, you sound like my missus. Lee says Jackie Longthrow over Holding is a joke. How he's getting picked over a far superior defender and player is beyond me. Jackie Longthrow will cost us at some point in the playoffs. Ben says, evening lads, been looking forward to this all week now. It's here, I'm not. Now it's here, I'm not. Come on, Blades. 1-0, I reckon. Hamer with a worldie. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles, like and subscribe. Matt SB in the building. Welcome to the chat, pal. Hope you're good. Huge Coventry fan. Brilliant championship content creator. Not far off 100k subscribers. We're catching him. We're definitely catching him.
Slowly.
He says it's crunch time, Jim Bob. See you at Wembley. Mate, I'll take that. I'll take that right now. Even though I don't particularly want to play Coventry, I've been saying a couple of times on stream, there's a couple of stories that write themselves if we play Coventry. Callum O'Hare missing a penalty in a penalty shootout. A Callum O'Hare red card because you all hate it. Or even a Gus Hamer winner like last time, but we've already played that out, haven't we? So, yes, mate, we'll have to get together for some content if that's going to play out. I'll take a draw, says Jack. Absolutely, we'll take a draw. Scott says, got a feeling Wilder's gone very safe tonight. 4-4-2 is a solid defensive formation. More in for set plays, defending with Hamer and Brewster able to track back. I'm not sure it's safe. I think you've essentially sacrificed a number 10 to put a striker in. So it's similar. I understand what you're saying in terms of the wide men a little bit further back. Potentially. Becchio's Bulge says, good luck tonight, lads. Hope you get the job done so you can join Yorkshire's biggest and best club in the Prem. We're not there yet. We're not there. So I don't know how that's... don't really work out that. Scott says, don't get why we've not gone strongest 11 with what we have available. I like going with a front 2, but Christ, Robbo over Holding. Why did Holding play last game, then only to be dropped? What's Callum O'Hare got to do? I know, I dread to think what Mr. Vancouver's saying now. He's getting up in the middle at night, I think, to watch this, and he's going to go crazy. Looking forward to this. How about you, Jimmy? How's the nerves, says Poppy. Pretty nervous, Pop. I'm not going to lie to you. Pretty nervous. Come on, Blades. We can do this, says David. We certainly can. Whether we do or not, we certainly can. Benjamin says, not going to be a high scorer today. I think a 1-0 Bristol. Thanks, Benjamin Baboon. Way to get yourself banned from your own channel's chat. That's fine. Neil says, I'm only kidding. See our super captain's back, Jimbo. What is Wilder doing? Wilder going to do Wilder things. Look, he's the boss. He does what he wants to do. I don't agree with it. I don't know many people that do agree with it at the moment. But we've, like George said, or whoever said in the comments, he lives or dies by these decisions, doesn't he? So he knows, he knows, and I know he knows he's going to get hammered if this does not work out. It's a very brave move. But if it does work out, he deserves the praise as well. So it's can't have it just one way. Just hope we turn up, and it's really hard to know beforehand if we will, says Tom. Absolutely right, it is. John again says, what does Holding have to do? Luke says, any chance this is 4-3-3 and the front three will press after their back 4? Wishful thinking, maybe. Nope. It's not a 4-3-3. How does that? Do you mean with Brewster alongside him?
Yeah, and then it'd be a flat 3, won't it? A Gus.
That'd be Campbell out wide though, wouldn't it? A little bit. And I just think it's you don't play Campbell, who's been our most prolific striker, out to the left. It might be. It might be. Watford fan says, I'm hoping Chris Wilder wins the lot. You and me both, pal. You and me both. Jay says, come on, Blades. We've got this one. Up the Blades. Up the full-time Ramble. Like and subscribe. Where's Raksaki, says Tony. I was calm, but seeing the team, I'm now nervous. Here for the bingo. Got my cards ready. Top man. Do you know, I looked at my cards earlier when I purchased them, and I weren't right happy with them, I'll be honest. I think I've got a bum draw for me, so that maybe puts me out of the running already. We'll talk through that as and when we get to the game. George, you got your cards yet?
I have. I can't see them yet because someone's got my phone writing.
All right.
team lineups down
Gaffer's
for
got
us.
your phone.
Yeah.
Fair dues. Fair dues. It says, by the way, Jimbo, Bristol City have never been promoted through the playoffs either. Okay. Will says, where's that Motson coat?
It's not last stream yet, is it? We've got some rival streams to come up yet.
Yeah, that's true, actually. That's true. Yeah, while we're here, why don't we just mention what we've got coming up? So there's the redirect over to 90 after 90 tonight, directly after this game. Then tomorrow, it's another bit of a sit down and chill out with the Ramble kind of day, because at 7 o'clock tomorrow, we're doing the countdown to kickoff. That'll be me on the Blades Ramble on this channel. Then at 7:30, we're jumping over to Behind the Ramble, joined by Jordan Motson for the rivals watch along of Coventry against Sunderland to see who faces the winner of this tie, this overall tie. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Can understand the thought process with Moore, but Robbo is a shock to me, says Jack. Wrong team, says Gabe. Sky just said Moore and Campbell up front, says Pete. Yeah. Diaz and Raksaki are clearly injured, as Shax has got on the bench. AJR says, evening all. Isn't your top strikers both at the same profile? Would have gone for more pace up front. No, Campbell and Moore aren't the same profile. I'd have said Campbell's closer to Cannon, to be honest. I think Campbell can do a little bit of everything. I think he's strong and he's quick. Yeah, interesting. It's an interesting selection. I wouldn't have gone with a couple of these things, but Poppy's laughing because the nerves are all over our face. Yeah, absolutely right. Paul's laughing, the Leeds fan. They've earned that right, I suppose. This was always going to happen. Come on, you red and white wizards, up the Blades, up the Ramble, up all the Rambles. Like and subscribe, says Ray. Thank you, pal. Kershaw says, on a positive note, if you're promoted by the playoffs, you'll never forget it. Memories for life.
Absolutely.
True. Dave says, good luck tonight, Jim, from a Leeds supporter. Thank you, pal. Could also be tight out wide, says Abbas. It could be. It could be. I don't think it is. Steve says, good luck today, Jim Bob, from a Leeds fan. You deserve to come up as you are miles better than the rest. 2-1 Blades, says Mr. Rob. Paul says, going 2-1 Blades. Come on, boys, go smash them. Scott's going 1-1. Both teams will be nervous. Come on, Chef, says Jack. Nervous, says Alessandro. Yes, but in Wilder we trust. Up the Blades. No holding. Got to feel for him. Good luck, lads, tonight. Leeds United fan, says Al. Good luck, Jim. Too bad you're a Blade. How many Leeds fans are supporting us? We're over 1,000 people here already, Jordan, and I think probably about 300 of them are Leeds fans. Hey up, lads.
Now we're going to say more like 700 from the 300 United.
Possibly. If it goes wrong tonight, that's all that'll be in here, I think, at one stage.
Yeah.
So, hey up, lads. How are we feeling? As you'd expect us to feel. Not very cosy, to be honest, pal. 4-0 to the Blades, I think Dave's trying to say there. No O'Hare, surprise, but trust Chris. Robbo to be a hero. We can dream. We certainly can, Ray. If he gets the winner, that might be written as well. That might be written.
If he gets the winner, whether it be tonight or Monday, give him a new contract.
Just muted Jord there. That's his 10-second timeout. No, we'll bring him back in. We can't let stream suffer. Eric says, even though Sheffield United wouldn't want Leeds to win, we're not so petty. Sheffield United to win. Harsh, Eric. You don't know that, do you, pal? You don't know that. I've said a couple of times, I think, the strange relationship. Oh, talking to Jack Robinson now, walking around pitch and a pre-record. Interesting. Him and Harrison Burrows. No, I don't think it's like that, Eric, at the minute. I think whoever had finished in the top two would have wanted the third place team to go up, because I think that's how we've all felt this season, that we are the best three in the league. And now Sheffield United have just got to go and earn it again. Barry says, I've got butterflies in my stomach and I'm Leeds. Robert says, 1-0 Blades. O'Hare will score in the 75th minute. Let's go. He'll have to come on, pal. Well, I hope you're right. Sungland says, I reckon your lot might be more on the nervous side than the Bristol lot. After the season you lads had, feels like there's more riding on it. Possibly, mate. Possibly. Jared says, feels strange being in this chair as a Leeds fan. My wife is a Bristol City fan. Come on, Blades, says Chris. There you go, mate. So you should be quite happy that Jack Robinson's starting. Gives you more chance of peace at home and a harmonious time with your wife if it's a more even game. If Holding changed his name to Robinson, he might start a game, says Ed. Are you nervous, lads, says Ian? No, mate. Chill. Well, chill. This reeks of a 0-0 result with a lineup, says Greg.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I know. Liam says, evening, lads. Hope you're both well. Can't believe Robbo's starting. What a joke. Holding an O'Hare off to start. but it's going to be United all the way. Come on, you red and white wizards. Up all the rambles, like and subscribe. Gav says, Jimmy, best of luck tonight. Up the blades, up the ramble. I'm just missing a bit of your comment out there, pal. Something what we noticed without our hair is the lack of press. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. John says, I'm in Thailand, Jim Bob, 94 years young with my 19-year-old girlfriend, loving life.
Fair play.
John, yeah,
Fair play.
TMI, I think some people say, because you've opened yourself up there, pal. But absolutely, you moving on. 350 quid's worth of prizes for the bingo at the moment. Brilliant. Love that. Love that. Wilder loves his favourites, says Gabe. He certainly does. Certainly does. Good luck tonight, lads, says Des. I wonder if that's Des Racky, but I'm not entirely sure. How did it go when you played them early in the season? So we won 2-1 at their place. It was 1-1 going into the 95th minute, and Rob Dickey got sent off. We then pressed and in like the 98th minute, got a winner. We Harrison Burrows. I went balmy on stream. And then at home, it was 1 apiece. They scored a late equaliser, but were more than worthy of a point, and it could be argued with a better side on the night. So they've been very tight games, in all honesty. Tony says, hope it's a positive result for you tonight. Just don't lose up the Clarets. Chris says, is Raksaki injured? I thought Holding would start. You and me both, pal. Martin says, Bristol are a poor side. Jimmy, 3-0 the Blades. Easy up the Clarets. Lewis says, let's not, I don't think it's going to be easy, to be fair. Let's not panic and let's just let the boys go out and get a result tonight. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Shap says, heck of a roll of the dice. Not a Blades fan, but Robinson. Why? Oh, why? If the tables were turned, would you chaps want Leeds or Burnley up through the playoffs? I've answered that, I think. Jordan, what would you be thinking?
I won't mind. I don't. I know it sounds harsh, but as long as we'd have gone up, I wouldn't have cared. But I think out of everyone, I'd have been happy for it because we've been 3 better teams comfortably out with this season.
I definitely would.
But if I'm using my football brain and that, then yeah, probably so. And yeah, in fact, because it'd be nice to have another Yorkshire derby.
There's an argument. Yeah, there's an argument.
And there's content for you as well. You know, with Connor and that. So it's like, yeah, I would have wanted them to probably.
I definitely would, mainly because of the season that the 3 have had, and I think that is the overriding reason.
Yeah,
the reason for not wanting it, you could say, is tactical, and like Leeds and Burnley are both strong sides and would be stronger in the Premier League for us to go up against. But the bigger picture for me would be Sunderland, Bristol City, and Coventry would stay fairly weak. Do you know what I mean? So if we got relegated in the bigger picture, then it's not another side that's come up and leveled up. If you know what I mean. So
I can agree.
So
with that.
I would for both selfish reasons and the overriding reason being it's I think it's only right that the 3 of us after the season we've had go up. Right, where were we? Dino says, well, that's it's what I expected. It does give us a massively strong bench. It also gives us room for change at home and keep Bristol City guessing. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. Flyover Fred says, Claret here, good lads. Fully deserve to go up. So fingers crossed, if Hamer plays well, you go up. I hope you're right. Holding should be playing Kiss My Teeth, I think that is, from Raz Clark. Ian says... to me, it looks like 1 or 2 must be carrying little knocks that they've managed to keep quiet. Maybe so, pal. Maybe so. Mick says, poor setup while they're doing the opposite, hoping for a 0-0 or 1-1. 2 negative for me. Ian says a draw would not be a bad result tonight for you to take back to Bramall Lane. Ayan Ahmed Abdullah says, I'm from Bangladesh. Welcome, pal. Supporting the Blades, no doubt, for old Hamza Chowdhury.
I say we love Hamza Chowdhury.
We love Hamza Chowdhury. Good luck from a Claret. Nothing against Bristol City, but Sheffield United were miles in front and to get the Prem and 3 and more 3-way battle lines. If they try doing a 2-way battle lines without me, then I'll be fuming, absolutely fuming. On a cruise in the Caribbean, says Alex. Please, Blades, don't ruin my trip. Oh, mate. Josh says Brewster to bag the winner tonight and the best Sheffield United channel to get to 8K. Unbelievable. Keep up the good work, Jimmy. Up the blades, up the ramble. Thank you, pal. I don't think we'll make 8K tonight, mate. We're at 200 and... Oh, we've got a fair few joiners. 200 and... How's your maths? 72. 272. If we can get 72 and get to 7,800 tonight, I'd be over the moon. Deef says, I saw someone wearing a Kycker shirt today. Then I see Robinson is starting. Coincidence? Nice.
Very good.
It were a sign, weren't it? It were a sign. You should have known. Right, what I'm going to do now, Jord, I'm going to pause the comments. I'm only 15 minutes behind on the comments, which is good for me. I'm going to look at this team again, and I want us to try and look at the Sheffield United side of the team and look at the positives that we've got in this side. Michael Cooper.
Positive.
I know James Trafford had a brilliant end to the season and played a huge part in their promotion. Can't take anything away from him. He has been a very good goal. I still wouldn't swap Michael Cooper. I think he's brilliant. Michael Cooper in goal, huge bonus for us.
Yeah.
Chowdhury at right back, solid. Anel on his day, very good. On a bad day, he's not great. Obviously, Jack Robinson is a concern, but Harrison Burrows in the team of the season.
Where?
I think.
You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievably. Firpo weren't. I think Firpo noticed as well, if I'm honest. That centre midfield are backers against anybody when these two are playing as they can. Sidney Peck and Vinny Souza. Gus Amer is the best player in the championship, whether people like it or not. That's what the players have said. That's what everybody that voted have said. Gus Amer is the game changer in this league. Coming in off the left-hand side for us at the minute. Ryan Brewster has been playing very well recently. I know he's been patchy throughout his career. He's never been prolific. He's had injury problems. He's had different bouts of form and things like that, but he's been playing very well when playing for us recently. Kiefer Moore has looked a lot better coming on, and Tyrese Campbell has been one of the signings of the season. We've also got Callum O'Hare to come off the bench. We've got Rob Holding if we need to shore it up a little bit. Alfie Gilchrist as well back in the fold. Tom Cannon has got a point to prove. It's not all bad, is it, mate? It's not all bad.
No, it's not. It's not an awful. I know people. I think people are thinking it's not a great team, and I think it's purely.
Eyes have gone to Robinson, haven't they? And then obviously the fact that Callum O'Hare's out. Yeah,
there's two players in that team where I think people are thinking, "Oh God, it's not great." And it's like I say, it's Robbo and it's Brewster, because people probably thought after Brooks played against Blackburn, he'd have got the nod, and obviously Holding getting the nod over Robbo. But the rest of that team, Cooper, Chowdhury, Anel, Burrows, Vinny, Sidney Peck, Gus, Campbell, and Moore, they've all been there all season in what we've classed as our strongest team. So it's not the worst. That's not the worst lineup we've had this season at all. And we've got a chance. We've got as much a chance as what Bristol City have got.
If not more.
It's who turns up on day, innit?
Of course it is, mate. Of course it is.
So,
There's just over 15 minutes to kick off now. Oh, my word. Scott says, I'm happy. Well, starts for Bristol City, to be fair. If Armstrong had have started, it'd have destroyed Robbo all night. Nige says, order a kebab, Jimmy. We won't mind. Man's got to eat, pal. I don't eat kebabs, mate, but I won't be eating on stream, don't worry. Robbo scores from a corner, bullet header, says smiley face.
And I'd be very happy if he did.
As would I. Wouldn't change my opinion, but there you go. CC, your boy says, no nerves, what will be. Come on, you Rin White Wizards. Love that. Wonderful Life is trolling us by saying 2-0 Bristol tonight. Nice shirt. George says Dublin Blade. Do love that shirt. Do love that
beauty,
shirt.
Innit?
Is it the original or is it one of the retro range?
No, it's one at retro range.
Okay.
I wish it were one at originals, but I think I were only born when this shirt come out, or it would I were born a couple of years after. So
yeah, there were one very similar in like '94, I think. So
yeah, I were born '94, so.
Oh, were you? Oh, fair.
So I'd probably well, it wouldn't have fitted me if it were original.
Depressing. That's depressing, mate. Just hope there won't be a red card incoming for Robbo, says Ray. John has become a new Rambler. Thank you, pal. Very much appreciate that. You'll now have access to get into our Team Ramble chat. I think it is now. Somebody's been messing about with some names in chat groups today. The view from the mountain. If you've seen his view from if you haven't seen his view from, you've got time now, actually. Jump on the chat. Don't leave the stream, obviously, but have it on a separate device. That will get you positive again. Wilder made his... hang on. Why have I built it up and then it's a negative thing? Wilder has made this about him. He did it at Leeds. He's done it today. If it works, hats off to him. He'll need his tin hat if we lose. Oh, man, Mountain. If he's wobbling in terms of his positivity, then we're all struggling, aren't we? So... Here we go. JD says we win tonight. They're not as good as us. Simple as that. Come on, you Blades. Up the Ramble. John says, imagine a world where Man City are relegated next season for FFP. Could do. I'd rather not when there's 40 minutes to kick off.
They'd still go back up anyway, even if they did get relegated.
Oh, yeah, they would. Kershaw, 100%. If tables were turned, I would be rooting for Leeds or Burnley. Mutual respect. The top three have been putting each other under pressure. Absolutely right.
Yeah, fair enough.
Timbo says, no, I don't want to draw. Let's stuff them. Nice, mate. Tim coming out with the gloves off. Love that. Chris says, if we squeak through these 2 matches, I can see Wilder playing 5 at the back at Wembley. Not very confident. What makes you think that, Chris? What's makes you think he'll... Interesting. John says, Leeds fan who's just become a Rambler. That is top, man. Leeds fan listening from LA. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Love that. Look, we've gone global, George.
I love that.
We have gone global. Dale says, just in the team, it's either crazy or genius. Come on, you Blades. Yup. Yeah, it is. 2-1 Sheffield win tonight from a Leeds fan, says Dara. King says, good luck from the champions. Come on, Yorkshire. Random Man says, Burnley fan here. Good luck to you. Thank you very much, pal. The View from the Mountain says, I'm going for a repeat of league results. 1-2 Blades tonight and 1-1 at the Lane for me. Take it, mate. I'll take it. Leeds fan listening at home in Holland. Nice. Wow. Wowzers. Joe says, been fine all week, and now I'm starting to get a bit shaky. Or I've been a bit shaky, you know what I mean? Don't normally get nervous. I'm a bit shaky, you know what I mean? For Mr. Vancouver, it's 11:30 a.m. No worries that he hasn't got his sleep. Oh, sorry. That shows what my knowledge is like. My dad will be laughing at me somewhere. Dublin Blade says, don't like this team and hopefully Wilder's stubbornness doesn't cost us. Paul says, a little bit too defensive for me. Need to go for it. Got to trust in Tufty at the moment. James says, relax. As a chronic worrier and pessimist, we've got this in the bag. Oh, mate. Rockumentaries United says, Leeds fan, I'm going 1-1 tonight, 3-1 Blades at the Lane. I think you'll do this time. Do it this time. Hope you come up with us. Thank you, mate. Why isn't you starting O'Hare or Cannon? Burnley fan, I thought they were good at this level. Cannon's not really done it yet for United. I still have faith that he will. Callum O'Hare is a mystery. Rob Holding is a mystery. Not quite sure, Random Man, to be honest. Jesus, we haven't even kicked off, and some of the knives out for Chris. I know that's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy.
That's why we're saying it. We'll talk about it after the game. We're seeing team night. It is what it is. Just got to get behind them. Simple as that.
Forget Robinson starting. I can't get the match bingo working. Not happy. Oh no, that is a nightmare. You need to join the match bingo if you can. For those that can't, don't worry about it. Good luck tonight. It's going to be our private game if we reach the target of 200 sales. Again, it's not a commission thing. Don't worry. Don't do it because you want to help the channel. But if you're comfortable playing these sort of games throughout, we often enjoy doing that. Tim says at the minute, i.e. before kickoff, I think Brewster could be pivotal. Well done, Tim, for putting your flag in the sand. That's brave with such a bold statement like that. Sheffield is red says, I think Holding deserves more game time. Seems like a very experienced player. Completely agree. Oh, I would love a 2-0 tonight and be able to go to the Lane feeling comfortable. It's never comfortable at the Lane, Joe. Never comfortable, as we know. Gabe with the $2 super chat. Thank you, pal. My head is going in circles. Gabe, for all the trivia fans out there, Tim Iwaneko, I'm looking at you, pal. Gabe was the second ever Rambler. The second ever Rambler to support this channel. Been around since the very early days. Thank you, Gabe. Shout out to you, pal. Hope you're doing good. Geordie's defo on wife beater if Chef lose tonight, says Danny. I hope it means Stella. There's more chance of it being the other way around, I think, Dan, to be honest. Jack says, as he started Jackie Long throw, knowing we could potentially have 2 more games after this. So strange, in my opinion, is you need to play your best team. No, he's got it. He's going with his preferred team now, I think. A Trucking Blade says, evening, lads. I can see us turning these over. Fancy Hamer and Campbell to bag 1 each. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. H from Steps says, evening, Jimmy and Motti. I was confident until I saw Robbo in tragedy. Didn't you have a word in Robbo's ear on Sunday? I avoided him. I have desperately avoided him. Random Man says, I'm biased towards Bristol because I love Twiney up the Clarets, but I hope yous come up because you are good lads. Thank you, mate. I don't know if Scott Twine's even on their bench. Oh, he is. Yeah. He's on the bench. He's on the bench for them. Because I know he's been struggling with an injury, hasn't he? So, hang on, get that off. And now I'm going to lose my spot. That's okay. We're all good. Are we going to see the game? If you switch your TV on, pal, and you want to give it a watch, it's on Sky Main Event or Sky Sports Football. As a watch along, we haven't got the rights to the game or anything like that. So it's a bit like football goggle box, if you like. That's probably the best way to think about it. So we watch the game and you are watching our reactions to the game. A lot of people will watch the game and have us on at the same time and sort of watch it with us, if you like. Get dinner during halftime, Jim Bob. Sheffield United deserve promotion. Good luck from a Leeds fan. Thank you, pal. Please show us the match. I would love to, mate. Can't do it. Alessandro says, wish it was a Serie B model. If third is 10 points clear of... I heard that on TalkSport. Did you hear this on TalkSport, Alessandro? If they are 10 points, it's either 10 points or 14 points, I thought I heard this morning, of fourth. Rather than playoffs between third to eighth, third gets automatic. Yeah.
Any chance they could have introduced that before we played tonight?
Can we do it? Can we do it now? Can we just get it in now? Kieran says, thinks there'll be a draw and then you'll win at home. Can't wait for the Ramble bus content. Neither can I, mate. We've got to get on the bus first, haven't we? But we have got a Ramble bus tentatively organised, nothing booked. But that is what we're going to do. Ninja says, always worried when I see Robinson in the lineup, but I have a positive feeling. The mixture of two gives me a draw, feeling 0-0 or 1-1. Paul says he's got more chance to get sent off than ever scoring the winner. Yeah, Johnny's loving life, says Joe. That's John, who's 94 with his 19-year-old girlfriend. Robbo is your best player and will need to be sold this summer for PSR reasons. Yeah, if you can get that rumour out there, Kershaw, we'd be happy with that. Scott says, let's just take a minute to replay Gary Sinclair's Player of the Season awards speech in my head. I feel better now. Keep up the good work, fellas. Up the Blades, up the Ramble.
Yeah, that were unbelievable, weren't it?
Unreal. We drew with Norwich 0-0 at their place in the first leg and battered them 4-0 at home. A draw down at Bristol City won't be a bad result. I agree with that, Ian. I agree with that. Bob says, hi, Jimbo. Does Wilder pick Robinson just to wind you up? I think he does at this stage. Good luck for tonight, lads. Marching on together. Mike says, Jimbo Rooney never felt like this as a neutral fan. Hope your team goes up. This content has to continue with Connor and the Burnley lad marching on together. Thank you, mate. I'm feeling a red card tonight, says Geno, just to spice things up.
Hopefully for Bristol City then, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good with that. If it's a Bristol red card, no problem. All banter aside, there's a lot of respect between the three clubs. I think so too, especially now after this season. Yorkshire is Yorkshire, says Bengio. Hope you lot do it tonight. Leeds and Blades want that derby next season. Jimmy, good luck to your boys tonight. I hope you can win promotion. Liam says, come on, Blades. 3-1 for me, Jimmy. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, up behind the Ramble. Ed says 5th and 6th finished closer to relegation than they did to 3rd. That's shocking, isn't it? Martin says, hi, lads. How do you sign up to Ramble Patreon? Go on then, Jord. I'm going to test you now.
Think comment in links below.
Links below. Sell it, Jord. Sell it. Sell why it's good.
Why is it good?
Yeah.
You can get early news from our Jim Bob. You know, because he's in the know, as they would say.
Well,
just like Dave the Nose, he's in the know. And yeah, we've got his Ramble chat, which is brilliant. You can get into Ramble chat and
exclusive content,
early
access.
Correct.
There you go.
You sold it well, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
Put her out on spot there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, mate. I did. We have to work on that. Yeah, the link's in the description, Martin. If you want to support us, that'd be very much appreciated, but certainly not expected. Dom says, come on, United. We're all Blades, aren't we? Come on, you red and white wizards. Up the Blades. Up the Ramble. Matt says, I was so confident before the lineup, but now I think we're going to lose this.
Oh,
so I hope I'm wrong. I'm 20 minutes behind, or 15 minutes behind in the comments. There's 5 minutes to kick off, so I might have to start jumping some just to make sure we read some through. Does this make Leeds United the biggest club in Sheffield? Good luck tonight, lads. Promotion deserved. No, mate, it definitely does not. Hi, Jimmy. Tuning in from Turkey. Come on, you Blades. 1-2. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Thank you, Craigo. Hope you're well, pal. Justin says even Callum Fowler is confused on why Robinson is in. And by the way, he's also doing match bingo. I know he is. I know he is. And he can thank me for that. He can thank me for that. So if you're doing match bingo, come and join me and sack off Callum Fowler, who you might be seeing a lot more of on the Ramble next season. Or you might be seeing me over there next season a little bit.
Seems they're just in tunnel, ready to come out.
That's got his 5 bingo cards. What a top man. Robinson, kiss my teeth, says Lee. Mark says, come on, Blades tonight. Big test, but feeling quietly confident. Can't moan about the team. All we want. Can moan about the team. All we want. But now's the time to back the lads for the full 90 tonight. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, up the positive Meldrew. I'm going to hold you to this, and I'll see you on 90 after 90, whatever happens, pal. David Vinter says, don't matter who plays. Get behind the lads, and let's get the win. Always second leg if we do the unthinkable and lose. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles. Oh, my word, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, it's like Del Boy when he goes off at cliff on that paraglider. Oh, my God. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's have a look. Come on, you red and white wizards, says Avril. Oh, is it, what's his name? Dan Summerall, that commentator. Forget the maths. The Premier League beckons for Sheffield United. Oh, my word.
It's a sign. It's a sign.
I hope so, mate. I hope so. Have we picked the right team, says James? Oh, we'll have to wait and see.
We shall see. Tell you that in about 90 minutes' time.
Dale says, good luck, Blades, though you won't need it. It's your time now. 2-0 from another Leeds fan. David says, at this rate, Jimmy, new WhatsApp group incoming, the Ramble Globals. Love that. Phil says, hi, Jimmy. Some fans won't agree with this lineup, but we have to get behind the players Chris has picked. We do have a strong bench if needed up the Ramble. I agree, mate. We will get behind them. It's okay to have a wobble into it, but we'll certainly get behind them. Bristol have conceded 9 goals in the last 3 games. They're there to be had, says Aid. Even Ecky's Preston scored twice against them. That's a good point. That's a good point. Dodsey says, I can't stand Robinson. He's no captain of mine. My heart is racing like mad, says Toddy. Will says, can't think how that lineup works. Up the Blades, like and subscribe, lads, says Will. Thank you, mate. Steam Seagal says, can you watch a pirate stream so we're in sync? Just pauses, mate. Just pauses. Motti looks like a Wish version of Tom Cannon.
I'll take it.
It's better than what comedian?
No. Let's
Alex.
Teams have just come out, so.
Is that his name, Alex Brooker?
It is.
Tom says, if you make it to Wembley, please do a full day vlog of the occasion. We are going to do, well, you can't get ahead of yourself, but the tentative plan is a ramble on the road, but from several different people. It'll all get mashed together into a super vlog. So over 500 watching. There's over 1,100 watching, Paul, on all platforms. Smash the like button. Thank you, Paul. Oh, my word. I'm here, Jim, coming from work. Come on, Blades, says Ricky. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, up behind the Ramble. Jimmy, I think you've single-handedly got a bunch of Leeds fans wanting Blades up. You deserve it after how well you've done this year. Get that Yorkshire derby back in the Prem. I'm just going to try and make sure I'm getting my timers right. So, kick off there. First half timer. It's not. We haven't kicked off yet, but
they're just about to.
We are not far off.
Clean up.
So United are in our cream kit, it's probably fair to say. Sidney Peck, top karaoke man, just on screen there. United to kick off as we look at it, kicking left to right.
It's coming off.
Kusema standing over the ball in the centre circle. This is an awful camera as well. Awful camera. I hate the camera angle at Bristol City.
It's horrible.
And we're off. Oh, my word, we're off. Oh, my giddy ant.
Oh, my bleeding nerves, honestly. Shot through the room.
Mate.
Oh, fine, an hour ago.
I know. You and me both, pal. You and me both. Turfcast in the building. Shout out to Joe. Good luck, lads. Thank you, pal. Comfortable 1-0. Jimmy says the same. Comfortable 1-0. Is there such thing? Hamza Chowdhury gets fouled. Free kick to Sheffield United.
Long ball from either Dicky or Tanner who sent it up, and Chowdhury goes up for header. They both sort of just clash. It's a foul to Blades.
Into and Blade, says Will. Don Goodman, says Tim. Mr. V, hi Jimmy and Jordan, watching with you. Welcome, pal. I hope Jimmy nerves are kicking in now. Stunned at Noah O'Hamer in the inclusion of Captain Calamity. Knock on from Kiefer Mort.
Well in, Gus.
Gus wins it on the left-hand side. Go on, Gustavo.
Takes it past Hirakawa, wins the corner. Come on.
Corner to United. Come on. Claire says, I feel nervous for you, so I dread how I'll feel tomorrow. Claire, the Coventry fan. Welcome, Claire. Hope the Ramble play up Sky Blues.
All the best. It's going to be Gus to take it as well. So it's going to be an in-swinger from the...
What are you on, Jordan? I'm on a minute 37, 38, 39.
Oh, I'm about 4 seconds in front of you. I'll pause it. Hold on. Go from there. I think I'm still a second in front. Am I?
Gus having a little play about with where ball's positioned.
I'm bang on with your timer on here, Jim. So
nice one.
It's an in-swinger.
Corner, in-swinger.
Towards Vinny Souza. It's cleared. Keeper gets an hand to it. Edge of the box. Harrison Burrows into City Peck. Who comes backwards to Hamza Chowdhury, who plays it back towards Gus Hamer on the left. He heads it. He wins the header. And he's offside. It's a free kick to Bristol City.
I think you're a couple of seconds behind me now, Jordan.
Fantastic.
Kelly, so I'm on 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah, we're bang on now.
Right. Kelly says, hi, Jimmy. Hope you're well. What do you think of the lineup? Let's get a win. Up the Ramble, up the Blades. Yeah, you can probably imagine where I think at lineup. But we're behind them now, Kel. We've got it out of my system. Anel with a header, and it's intercepted by Souza. Can Chowdhury win it? He can, but it's deflected really well by the Bristol City man. Anel.
Behind his man, weren't he? Then he got beat to the ball.
Well.
Got away with
Campbell
it.
wins the ball.
More again, though. Oh, look at Rian Brewster.
Gus.
Wrong way. Tyrese Campbell plays the ball into the box.
Another corner.
By Rob Dickey. It's a corner.
Listening from North Carolina, says Graham. Come on, you Blades. I am going to miss some comments, I'm afraid, because it will be all eyes on the game tonight. So I'll try and get as many in as I can. Oh, dearie me.
It's going to be Gus to take it again. It's the left-hand side corner, so it's an in-swinger. Bristol City fans are complaining that it's not on the D, but referee's not said anything. Two arms go up. He kills it towards the back post. Kiefer Moore wins the header back across the box. It's headed clear. Gus Hamer, who gives the ball away, and the ball's cleared up onto halfway line. Hamza Chowdhury, who just plays it into Harrison Burrows, who comes central to Jack Robinson, comes back across the halfway line into Hamza Chowdhury again, and Vinny Souza picks the ball up now, just slowing things down for United.
All the way back to Cooper.
All the way back to Cooper.
Nick Cook says, evening, Jimmy, Jordan and Ramblers. Not to be negative, but not feeling confident about these playoffs. Don't worry, pal. Don't you worry about it. Oh, my. Oh, my word.
There's no press, is there, from Bristol City yet? It's only early, but Cooper at ball then, and there were no player looking to, to press him. Ball's played up at top over NL now, and it goes towards Michael Cooper. United will look to rebuild again.
Oh my word! Oh my word! Oh my word! Scott says they've got the camera attached to a pigeon on the stand roof. Yeah, I think they have, mate. They have.
Good header, Vinny. There's a stoppage. I think it's for an head injury to a Bristol City player.
Crawley. Jared says, is it me or does every minute feel like an hour? Yeah, it's a long one, mate. It's a long one. It'll be even worse if we score, or it's just get comfortable. Toby says, is the VAR in this game? No, I don't think there is. I don't think VAR's in semis. I think it's at the final. Or there's certainly the option to have it at the final.
Oh, man. Right,
I didn't see that. It looks like he's struggling a bit.
I don't really know what happened. I just saw the ball go back towards Vinny Souza, who won an header, and it must have been when Kiefer Moore went up for an header. His nose bleeding anyway. He must have, when Kiefer's headed it, he must have got his header, and Kiefer's got there first, and he's head butted back of Kiefer's head, I think, and it's not really showing a replay either.
Adrian says, stop with the oh my word, it's making my nerves worse. I can't help it, mate. I'm sorry. I will try. Judo says, please respond to what, mate? To what? You've just said, come on, City, and then no. What do you want me to respond to, pal? Steve Lansdowne, Bristol City owner, just been shown on screen. He's billionaire Steve Lansdowne, isn't he, that owns Hargreaves and Lansdowne. Hargreaves Lansdowne, is it like an hedge fund or a bank or something? Why can't you show me the game? Because I haven't got the rights to the game. Sky pay thousands, hundreds of thousands of pounds, most likely, to certainly tens of thousands to broadcast this game. If people are allowed to stream it through the internet, then they won't be too happy about it, I don't think.
Can't believe you can't stream it.
I know, mate. I know.
It'll
probably be on when Saturdays come later. Let's be right.
Oh, dear.
1,100
shout out
people.
To Bry.
Yeah, shout out to Dry Bry. Once a top Rambler, now a Rambler. That's a joke, Bry. It's a joke, Bry. It's a joke. We love Bry. Over 1,100 people in here. If you aren't already, please do subscribe to the channel. It calms my nerves. I get less nervous with every subscription. It's a known fact.
You hope.
Bristol City now coming forward on the right-hand side. Hirakawa taking on Harrison Burrows, has to go backwards. Max Bird plays it backwards. Still in final third with Bristol. Tried to play it through the lines. Jack Robinson intercepts. But Bristol City recycle possession. Bristol City doing well. They're doing well to keep possession here.
Yeah, just knocking it back, well, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a ball in behind, though, to Ross McCora. He's in the box. Brewster tap challenges. He's still got the ball. Jack Robinson clears.
Kiefer Moore doesn't quite get up for it, but allows them to knock it out for a throw. Sheffield United win back possession. Shameless plug-in, Jimmy. I can't remember where I plugged that, to be fair. If I donate a £5, can you turn the camera just a little? Yeah, I'll just move it that way. I touch. I'm going to keep it. Hamza with the throw down the right-hand side. Bristol City heads it on, and it's out for another Sheffield United throw a lot higher up the pitch.
Do you know, I half expected him to get a foul on Bristol City defender then, because Campbell gave him a little shove.
Yeah,
he's going to hit ball, but I'll take it. It's a throw that's. I'm expecting Robinson to come across and take this because it's on line with edge at box. Well, just behind edge at box.
Here it comes, the most dangerous weapon in Sheffield United's arsenal, the Jack Robinson long throw.
As someone that sits near Clark, he says we've not scored in 186 attempts at one of these. He said
Until
it on.
now, get it!
Yes! Get in!
Ramble!
Come on!
1-0 Blades! Get in!
Oh, it's offside.
Offside. They've give offside. They've
How
give
long does it took
offside.
for-
They've
How
give
long does it took for
offside.
that?
Oh,
The thing is, they've looked across at the flag there. Wilder's fuming. They've looked across at flag. Tyrese has gone off celebrating because they've already looked across. So they've given it and then disallowed it. Let's have a look. It's going to show you now. So Robbo plays throwing in. They go offside on Sidney Peck, who hasn't even touched the ball. So how can they get offside?
because they're saying he's prevented number 12 from getting there.
And I don't think he's offside, is he? It's very tight. It is very tight. So this is where, obviously I know we all complain for VAR, but in the final, VAR would be used there.
Yeah, but it won't get overturned. That won't get overturned.
If you're not going to use it in semi-final, why use it in a final? I think it shouldn't be used full stop. Do you know what I mean? Oh well, we go again.
I'm not sure about that, I think technically it could be the right decision, but the argument is that if Sidney Peck isn't there, then is it Jason Knight gets to it? But Jason Knight isn't in that position if Sidney Peck isn't there because he's marking Sidney Peck a yard or two further up.
Yeah. But then last night I watched Inter Milan versus Barca, and I think it were Rafinha for Barca had a shot, and at back post, I can't remember who it were one of Barca players, and he sort of jumped hard at way, and ball went in. And similar to that, he just jumped hard at way, ball went in, goal were given. So I'm confused as to, the rule in itself.
Saint, thank you for your super chat, pal. My last £3 until 4 a.m. Take my money, Jimmy. Thank you, mate. We need Sheffield United to get promoted just for the holy trinity of Jimmy, Connor, and Joe to continue. Thank you, Benjamin. You've probably said it in the right way as well. Jimmy, Connor, and Joe. Yeah, like that. He stops somebody getting to the ball, so he has to be interfering with play. I agree with that. Sorry, I want you lot to win, but that's the right decision. Yeah, I think technically it is the right decision, but it's so frustrating because he's not in. Jason Knight's not in that position if Sidney Peck's not there. So I get it.
Stream. Is he online with him? This is where it's tight.
There's a few saying he's in line.
Very,
Alistair
very
says
tight,
he's
that.
level. You can't score with your arm, so it's not offside.
Yeah.
My word.
It evens itself out, though, But we'll see. Frustrating. Oh, that'd have been a great start and all, wouldn't it? And going here,
Yeah, it would.
and not feeling it just calms us down.
Oh my god.
That Robbo, by any chance, that were making you nervous?
It certainly was, mate. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. You didn't read each other there. It's a misplaced pass, and here come Bristol City on the left-hand side.
Brewster fell on the floor there.
Yeah, it nearly sat him down.
Oh,
Off the bar from Bristol City. It's a great shot as well. Really well worked.
It's a great shot. Just showing you now, Mehmeti dances around Brewster, sits him on his bum, plays it onto edge at box. I didn't see what it was hit it, but he's hit it. I mean, Cooper's getting nowhere near that. That were an unbelievable strike.
Williams.
Yeah, well, Joe Williams. It's it. First time.
Great shot.
Edge at box. Well, just on edge at D. Absolutely thunder wax post. Or where it meets with bar. And, yeah, comes back out. Bloody hell. But that's where we can't stand off. How much space did we want to give him there? You cannot stand off players 10 yards and just give him a free shot at goal.
What a shot, says Paul. Absolutely right. Math says it were offside. Good decision. I agree. I think it was. But Tim says not offside, in my opinion. Load of knob. Fair enough. Oh, my word. Bristol City with the ball in their own half. Just over the halfway line now. Brewster went to nick it, then decided against it and loses a few yards because of it. Oh,
Wellington. Oh, you jammy person. Bristol City win ball back, but they tried playing it out left to McCory and poor pass. And it goes out to for a United throwing. Yeah, Don Goodman is just saying, which it doesn't surprise me because he don't like us anyway, but he's just saying City Peck's challenging Jason Knight, which means he's making an impact on the game.
he's not challenging him, he's blocking him, I think.
Yeah.
Ty Campbell now into the box from the right-hand side. Lays it off, but it's just intercepted, but Gus nips in and nicks it. Harrison Burrows now edge at box, back to Gus. Gus is teeing himself up for a shot. It comes off Kiefer Moore's head. Oh!
Just because of football. Oh, I think he's offside for that as well, is he?
Yeah. He's offside.
He's correct as well. He is offside.
Keeper holding back of his head.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised because it were a bit of a thunderbolt, weren't it, from Gus? So
it's going off in chat about this. They're arguing over whether it were on or off.
Are they?
Yeah. Liam thinks it's a ridiculous decision. That's all I've seen.
Gaz, well, I'm not going to say his name. Our referee.
Gaz, I'm not going to say his name. Our referee.
Yeah, sorry, you didn't hear that. But 100% interference. Question is, was he behind the ball when Campbell headed it? Which is what I said, didn't I? Is he on? Like, it's very, very tight. So if he is in front and it's interference, he's offside, and it's as simple as that. It seemed to be a late flag, though, didn't it? From the viewing side of it, because Campbell
it was a late flag.
Campbell looked across to see if the flag had gone up, and it hadn't, which he then went and celebrated. And obviously players were joining him as well.
Martin thinks he were in front. The Saint says it's offside. If it was against us, we'd be fuming. I think Dave the Nose said similar in chat.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I just want to read this out just in case he scores. Benjamin says, I'm not being funny, but what does Moore bring to your team is a donkey. Just hope that jinxes the comment.
Yeah. Well, I think that I don't like here, it looks like they've already and it's same as what we're at Bramall Lane. They've seem to have an extra man in midfield. They always seem to have an extra man that's not marked in midfield.
This is why Lee was a big proponent of either kept Campbell or Hare out the side, but he wanted to go three in middle to not match him up, but just to make sure we had control of the middle.
And that's what I didn't like at good tackle, Rian. That's what I didn't like at Bramall Lane.
He's kept it in. That McCrory's come out of nowhere, hasn't he?
It's got to be handball. It's got to be a foul to United, hasn't it?
Handball, that.
And he's just threw up ball against floor referee, so let's have a yellow card.
Why is that on your bingo card?
Probably, yeah. And I think it's in 9th minute and all, I think, is on my bingo card was a yellow card on a minute ended in 9.
Showing it again, aren't they? I tell you what,
that looks like he's online. Personally, his right butt cheek.
I'm only. I'm 2 away on one of my cards, and I'm 3 away on other.
I'm nowhere near. I've got 2 on one line, 1 on one line, and 1 on another line. So I'll ignore that for a little bit. It's a quick 20 minutes, though, that, isn't it? It's gone. I know we did have a bit of injury time for their player that went down.
Yeah, it is.
It's Bristol City in possession again, though. Williams tries to hit a long ball up, but Gus gets a block in there, and it goes out for a Bristol City throw-in.
I need a corner to Bristol City, and then I need a goal in the 8th minute to win a line. In any minute, ending in 8.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It's a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it just inside Bristol City's half. And Bristol City take the quick one. Rob Dickey plays it out wide to Hirakawa. It comes back towards Rob Dickey, who now plays a long ball up over the top.
Oh,
United aren't marking.
how have they been allowed to take that down?
It's a terrible touch
In our area. Well done, Campbell. Oh, it's a little bit hard.
And Burrows just hits it long for Kiefer Moore.
Well done, Keith.
He chests it down, he wins it, but away come Bristol City with the ball again. Seems to be a running theme at the moment. Bristol City seem to be having the ball quite a lot. United are just sitting in, absorbing the pressure.
Oh, it's a lovely ball.
Burrows to Rikawa on the right hand side. He's dancing
Stop the
it
cross.
with his
Well
feet.
done. Well
Yeah,
done, Burrows.
cross.
Anything can happen in the playoffs, but as a neutral, it's clear to see that Sheffield United are the better team. 2-0 Blades, I'm saying, says Si. Danny says, as a season ticket holder at Leeds for the last 9 years, good luck tonight. Hope you do it. Most likeable guy on YouTube, pal. Thank you, mate. It's very kind of you to say about Jod. Anyone know what O'Hare has done to Wilder, says Carl? No, mate. No, I'm not sure. Stoke were a mid-table Prem side. I'd take that now. Don't know whether I've caught back end at conversation there. So it's corner to Bristol. Played short to the edge of the box. Too much space, and it's going to be another corner after the shot's deflected. We are just giving them loads of space on the edge of our box.
That's what I mean. They just seem to have got an extra man all the time. I remember when we played them at home. Paul Clark saying the same thing. They've got an extra man over in midfield every time, and it's just easy to play through us. And same thing's happening tonight. We've had a change of formation, and exactly the same thing's happening. It's a left footer in swinger, but he doesn't. He just sort of lofts it up into the air towards penalty spot, and Kiefer Moore heads it clear. Dickey heads it back in. Surely that's offside, referee.
It's a goal kick to United.
For a goal kick.
Goal kick to United. Here's one. Billy saying in our Ramblers chat. Were it a foul on Sidney Peck? Is he pulling Sidney Peck as he's trying to get? There's an argument that he's blocking.
Yeah, I think it's just
Jason Knight. But
just we've got to let it go now, haven't we? It's been given. There's nothing we can do about it.
No, I can't. Black Rose says Kiefer Moore and Ryan Brewster, you're playing with 9 men. Harsh, very harsh.
Go on, Tyrese. Well done. Goes back to
good press from Tyrese Campbell.
It's Tanner. Plays it into Joe Williams. Let's
rolls it out of play.
Throwing. It weren't Joe Williams, sorry, it was Max Bird.
James says Sousa has been anonymous and we played our best football without Moore in the team. I don't think Sousa's done bad, to be fair. Just calm down and pass for a couple of minutes, stress-free, says Charlie.
Yeah, he's right. We just need to get hold at ball and get hold at game a little bit, don't we?
We've not really recovered from having the goal disallowed, I wouldn't say.
We haven't. No, we haven't. This is where Kiefer got injured, weren't it? Yeah.
Or at Bristol.
Yeah, well, it looked like an injury. I know then didn't he have an hernia after that, but it's where it sort of started going downhill for him through the season. He come on, and I think 3 minutes later he were injured.
Well done, Gus. Oh, City. Like we're dancing on Sunday, that.
He's got better moves than most people.
He's got a bit, hasn't he, to be fair, to lads. Yeah. 25 minutes gone now.
I absolutely hate these games.
I know, they're awful, mate.
I hate them. Good header, Tyrese. Ryan Brewster now. Looks as if he's going to take a shot.
Free kick. That's a free kick. He's taking his leg.
Good ball to
Nice
Ryan Brewster
ball.
over the top by Gus. He goes to have a shot. It's deflected.
Looked like it were going well wide anyway.
Chowdhury gets a foot in as well, though.
Lovely hard challenge.
Their own half. Deep into their own half. Are they going to come away with it? It's McCrory. They do come away with it. And they just start knocking it back. United have put a bit of a high press on. Ball's played up long to Naki Wells. He wins the header.
Go on, City.
City Peck just gets there, but then
behave yourself.
How's that a foul to them?
Paul says you can see this is an unfamiliar formation for the players. My sphincter is twitching. Sphincter, not heard that for a while. They cannot get at us in defence. We're chilling out here, says the saying. I'm not sure I agree, to be honest.
Dickey plays it long again. It's to absolutely nobody. And it goes out for a Blades goal kick.
Nige says, get Brewster off. He's offering nothing on the right at all.
And to be honest, who is offering out here?
Oh, yeah.
That one, that one chance that we scored, obviously you're offside, but we've not exactly started amazing here, have we? So can't just single out one player. Cooper takes the goal kick. It's up towards Kiefer Moore. He wins his header again, but Tyrese Campbell just misjudges it. And Dickey mops it up. And Bristol City start to play it along their along the back line and go all the way back to Max O'Leary, who looks like he's going to go long, but he doesn't. He sort of fakes it. Looks to go short. He doesn't. He now goes a bit longer.
We're just learning and play, aren't we?
Yeah, and that's what's frustrating me. Head it back.
Well done, Chowdhury.
Chowdhury turns.
Well done. That's all right.
Yeah. So United throwing towards the end, edge of his box, down at right hand side. I think we just need to settle down a bit. I think you can definitely see nerves there from our side, can't you?
Yeah, you can. We need to get hold of the ball and control some possession, says Squeak. I agree. Dodsey says Wilder being outdone tactically again. Chris says is City Peck better at karaoke than scoring goals. You could say he's not great at Oak because he hasn't scored for us yet, has he? Either of them, should I say.
Definitely better at karaoke then. Loves a bit of Amy Winehouse, I think.
Yeah, Saint says Wilder's tactics that got us third, you mean?
Just need to stop being negative. It's never going to be easy to score. Listen, Bristol City, for the last 15 games, here we go. Tyrese Campbell from behind here. He's into the box. He shoots. Oh, it's
what a save. What a save. Straight at the keeper.
City Peck from edge of the box. He shoots. And it's just tipped over the bar. It's a corner to United.
Tyrese, you've got to score there.
To be honest, Tyrese Campbell there gets in the box. He cuts onto his left foot. And you expect him to go for far corner. He tries going for far corner. But
I don't think
it goes straight at keepers. No, it goes straight at keeper. He sort of just... He's not got enough bend on it.
It's not a good effort, mate. It's not a good effort.
He should have been doing better there. Do you know what, though? It was a great run.
It was a fantastic run. Tyrese has made that chance with his run.
Yeah, their defender stepped up, didn't he? And he managed to stay on side.
Fair play to City for making something out of it. It's corner to United.
So, take from left-hand side, so it's going to be Gus again. 2 arms in the air. He swings it in towards back stick again. Kiefer Moore. It falls to Ryan Brewster. Oh, Harrison Burrows on his right foot and not his left. All to the back stick. Gus Amars, a shot comes across. It's deflected out towards the edge of the box. And City Peck just tackles Irikawa. And it goes out for a throw into Bristol City. See, we're getting a couple of chances now. We're starting to come into it a little bit. We've got to keep this pressure up, though.
That's just a wayward smash from Gus, isn't it?
The thing is, though, I don't blame him because he's hit it low. And that, how many times?
Yeah, you're right.
When he hit it low and a defender gets a foot there and it goes it back at net.
You're absolutely right, mate. Yeah, he's done the right thing.
Mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. But I was just saying before, this is never going to be an easy place to come to. Their last 15 games at home, I can't remember how many points, so I don't know if it was 29 points, but they were second in home form table for the last 15 home games. So it's never going to be an easy place to come to. I think so.
Is Mrs. Motson joining you for the game?
She is sat, so it's on in background, but she's got a tablet on. Wait, earphones in.
She's got a Bristol City shirt on as well.
Yeah, she has. Yeah. But I've bust my ring light, so I've patched it together, and it's starting to like go like that.
Nice.
So I might have to take it off and just put a big light on, unfortunately, and get a new one.
You've not had much luck, have you?
It was my fault. I'm messing about with it and I bust it, so it's proper dropping. Oh dear. See how it goes. We'll leave it there.
Come on, United.
It's a ball up at top again towards Naki Wells. I don't think he's going to quite. He does get there. Well played. Well played, Naki Wells. I mean, light's gone. It's played in behind. Ball cross spot over the top. Harrison Burrows clear. Hirakawa still has it. He's doing a bit of trickery. Comes back to Joe Williams. Hirakawa's back on the ball. Bristol City just keep it ball now. Trying to open United up. And Kiefer Moore wins it. Does really well.
Well done, Keith. Well done, Keith.
They're back on halfway line now.
Are you just are you holding ring light up?
I'm trying to. I can take it off now. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to order a new one.
Cooler King says. Sorry to hear George's busted ring.
That'll happen if we go 1-0 up and it starts to be like squeaky bum time for Alex Ferguson. Played over Hirakawa. Burrows wins it.
Nice.
That is that's a lovely ball. It's a 3-on-2 here for United. It's Ryan Brewster. He's into the box. He plays it over. Kiefer Moore.
Oh my God.
That is pathetic.
Kiefer Moore.
That is
just like slides in
from Gus Hamer. Do you know what? I wish Kiefer had. Oh no! If he'd have stepped over it, then Tanner would have intercepted it anyway. But
he's in front of his man, though. He's got time to position himself to take a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got to be doing better there. We've just got an injury, I think, to a Bristol City player. I didn't see what number. I think it's Joe Williams.
Darren says, George, seeing as your lass is doing no, get her to hold the light for you.
Yeah, that.
Wow. That's not me saying that, by the way.
No,
I'm not getting bothered.
I had a comment. As soon as you're not doing it, hold light up for me, will you? You didn't. In fact, I can't repeat what she's just done off camera. Sorry.
All right. Okay.
Terrible.
Does she still love Danny Roll? Can I ask?
No.
Oh right. Oh, is he not the saviour anymore?
If he don't want to be here, then he can do one.
All right. That's an interesting turn, isn't it?
You know what will be funny? Because obviously I follow Rangers, don't I? Now Danny Roll's name's been thrown in the hat for Rangers.
Nice. So
that'll be quite. Which I won't mind personally. Obviously, I'd take it Wednesday side out, and I won't mind because I think he'd do a decent job up there. But I think he'll. I think he'll disappear off to Germany. Me.
Do you?
Well, I just think his family's. He's from there. His family live over there, and I reckon a top division German team will take him on.
Great pass from Gus. Great ball from Brewster too, says Russ. It was a Bamford effort, says Michael.
Yeah.
Rafi says more instead of O'Hare.
The thing is, though, Keeper's winning the medal. When we are playing ball long, he's winning his headers. It's a shame he's crap with his feet.
You're going to beat this lot, lads. Well on top. I don't know, mate.
I don't think we have been.
We've seen this story before.
To be honest, I think it's even.
We've had the better chances, I would say.
We've had chances than they have. You know, that one with Barr.
Yeah, they've had it. Yeah.
But and I think they've been better with the ball, like, you know, in possession at ball. They seem to be wanting to play football more than what we are. We are just, you know, when they're pushing forward, we're looking to hit it up at top, aren't we?
They're a good technical side. I don't mind them at all.
I said from when we were talking at playoff picture, once we got in there, they were a team that I didn't want, and this were it. This were the team I didn't want. I'd have preferred Coventry or Middlesbrough when they were in and around it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It's like they always said, don't you? If you wanna be the best, you've got to beat the best, haven't you? So
correct.
What we've got to do.
If I get a goal in 38th minute, I've won this this line.
Bristol City now, just over halfway line. It's Mehmeti. Looks
Tackle.
to take on Chowdhury. Chowdhury gets there. Well done.
Block that, Chowdhury.
A throw into Bristol City. McCory's going to take it. And he just comes back into Bristol City's own half where they build from the back. And look at that. Shot timeline. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've had 3. It's a ball up top to Naki Wells. Jack Robinson gets there, puts it out for a throw-in. Just under 37 minutes gone. That's gone really quick, though, hasn't it, for me?
Yeah, it has, mate. It does. United throw.
I've got to give a shout out, and I know it's to a Wednesday fan, but he is only.
I just muted you, George, so I'm going to give you. Go on, go on.
He's only 9-year-old, so we'll let him off. But shout out to Jacob. Thanks for watching Blades, pal.
Top man, Jacob.
Watch sorry, Jacob. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap, Jacob. Mind the gap. cry some more, Jacob. Watch the right side of Sheffield. What does Jacob think of Danny Rowe?
I think he'd be gutted that he's gone.
Oh, good challenge.
Go. Ball up at top.
Nice.
Good ball. Go on, Tyrese. Ball's played in.
Oh, what's he stopping it for?
There's a player down. There's a Bristol City player down. I don't know if it's an injury.
Unless it's an head injury, you carry on. If they wanted to put it out of play, they can do. Does my head in.
It's Williams again. To be honest, it's that. It's Joe Williams. He's been down a couple of times now, so I wonder if this might be a.
So put it out of play.
Take him off. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Alexandro says creating chances, which is great. Should be 2 up. Brewster's got into great pockets of space. Robinson having a go at the ref. Hamilton says the weakest link, Wilder, strikes again. Couldn't pick his nose. Hope Sheffield United players aren't bottlers like Chris. Wow. Forget Burnley. There'll be claret spilt on the screen if he keeps baiting his wife. That's true. Very true. Kelv says, evening chaps, love a bit of playoff action, don't we? No, we don't, mate. Fingers crossed you chaps can take a giant leap towards a thoroughly miserable season with us lot next season. Up the Clarets, up the Ramble. Joe Williams has just gone off, or he's in the process of going off for Bristol.
Just trying to G crowd up as well. So
G crowd up, got his arms in air. Come on, come on. Andy Benny says, good evening chaps, best of luck for tonight. Looking good so far. Up the Clarets, up the Ramble. Who's coming on, Nate?
I think
George Earthy. Well, a lot thought might start anyway.
Who was it was come on?
George Earthy.
Is it? Looks a young lad, him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's done well for him this season, to be fair.
Oh, that weren't even passed to him. Burrows plays it back to Cooper.
Coops, long ball upfield.
Win it, Brewster. Good challenge. Kiefer wins it. Oh, but Bristol City just come away with the ball again, and it's Bakori on left-hand side, who's advancing forwards. He comes in centrally, takes it past Sidney Peck. And Jason Knight has it. Max Bird plays it back to Jason Knight, who comes across the halfway line into Rob Dickey, who goes right towards Hirakawa. Earthy makes the running behind, doesn't play it, but Max Bird gets it, and now it comes to McCory just on the edge of the box, left-hand side. He crosses the ball in, goes to Earthy. It's a bad touch, and it's a goal kick to United.
Come on, United.
There's going to be at least 5 or 6 minutes added on here.
Yeah, there will be some added time. There will.
Well,
there will, my mate. There will.
Let's have a look at match bingo. Yeah, I've literally had one more. I'm nowhere near here.
I need a goal. I need a goal.
In what minute?
Ending in 8.
In 8. Well, you're not going to get that now, are you? Until after.
Do you think?
I mean, that though. I did on time. Did they get it?
That's what I mean. Do they get it as an 8, or do they think it's a 5?
Yeah.
Jack Robinson, long throw. Here we come.
Same again then. Just stay on side this time.
We never score from these, do we, George? Never, ever, ever.
Never. We never score from these.
We're not going to now.
Kiefer wins it. Oh. It just trickles through to Max O'Leary. And Bristol City come away with it.
It's loads better when you've somebody in box who can win an header.
I know. Do you know, though, even though when I thought Sutar played and he went out. Sutar?
Yeah.
He was a giant, but I felt like we still never won headers.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. He did in open play, but he never did like when there were a
pieces.
Piece. Yeah. Biggest man on pitch and all.
Just think if he'd have stayed fit, we won't be having a conversation about Jack Robinson.
Well, we'd be sat here watching Burnley, is what we'd be doing, mate, tonight. So saying, come on, you Clarets.
Oh, Mehmeti's got it. It's a good foot by Anel, but McCory's got acres of space on the left-hand side. He crosses it in. Anel heads it clear. Bristol City still have the ball, though. It's Max Bird. Plays it back into McCory. United's arms go up for offside. It's not. And Vinny Souza wins the ball. Sidney Peck tries to get away. But Chowdhury comes away. Now Vinny Souza turns into danger. Surely gets a free kick. And Earthy was just come on and arguing that he didn't ever touched him, but I beg to differ on that one. It's minimal.
It's very minimal.
It's very minimal. But it's probably what we needed.
Professor P says McCrory looks like he's come third in a Duffy lookalike contest. Come on, Coops. Long ball forward from Michael Cooper. Best goalkeeper in the league. Rob Dickey heads clear.
Looked like a foul on Earthy as well. That's a foul on an elf by Naki Wells, and the referee does give it. Chance for United to loft a long one into the box. Sort of just tugs on his shirt, doesn't he, I think? That looks at that. And now looks to hold him off. He pushes him back. It's
very, very lightly.
It's a foul.
It is a foul. Just. I think for somebody who's 6'4" to go down like that, it's pretty embarrassing, if I'm honest.
They all do, though, don't they? It's...
Shouldn't do, mate. Never used to.
No, no,
in United shirt.
I totally agree with you.
Never used to do that. Don't like it. I know it's part of the game and it's dark arts and all that, but
Yeah. The one that does my head in, in fact, we'll just watch this. Jack Robinson lost it long towards absolutely nobody. It's just headed down towards City Peck, who gets intercepted.
well done.
Well in
Well done,
Vinny
Vinny
Souza.
Souza.
Towards the bar line of Bristol City. Left footer. Clears it up. Brian Brewster, I don't really know what he were doing. I thought that were a foul on Mehmeti.
So did Brewster. He threw his hands in air.
Yeah, referee waves play on. United come away with it. Samda Chowdhury on the right-hand side. He lifts one up over the top. Moore doesn't challenge.
We need Callum O'Hare in these tight spaces.
Yeah, I think we do.
We're really missing him. What does the lad have to do?
Strange, isn't it? Because he was playing every game.
So
and then
strange.
He's just been dropped and never been put back in, apart from obviously.
Oh,
Kiefer Moore in behind.
Kiefer Moore's in.
It's a penalty. That is a penalty, referee. He's give it. He's give it. It's a red card. It's got to be a red card.
Red card.
It's a red card. Come on.
Get in.
Rob Dickey, didn't he?
Dickey
Rob
again.
Dickey got sent off last time we played these.
Dickey again. Oh, Dickey.
Take your shirt off, mate, and put a blade one on.
Leon, if you're watching from Match Bingo, 48th minute. 48th minute. It ends in an 8.
Who takes the pen? Oh, it's 100% a penalty.
Yeah, it's absolutely a penalty all day long. Twice on Sunday, 3 times on Monday, 4 times on Tuesday.
Didn't he do the exact same thing the last time? Someone got in behind him and he just pulled him down.
Who's taking it? It's got to be Gus for me or Harrison Burrows.
It better not be Kiefer Moore.
Right, okay, so let's think about this. We need to go too clear here. Too clear at Ashton Gate, I reckon, against 10 men.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is a massive chance, especially if we... I don't want to tempt fate here. If we score here and then we've got 45 minutes to really put... It's Harrison Burrows.
Yes!
Come on!
Burrows scores for United! Ignore that bit about not going to Wembley. We're hoping we are going to Wembley.
Hold on, mate. I've just got to look at right-hand side.
Harrison Burrows. So Harrison Burrows, for those that can't see it, I'm sure you can. He's a left footer. He's gone to the bottom right corner. The keeper's gone with Burrows thinking he'll go strongest side. He doesn't.
Hold on
well
a minute.
done, Kiefer Moore, by the way. It were a ball through from Tyrese Campbell. I'd have to watch a little bit back further to see how the play built up, but it were Kiefer Moore's taking some stick. He went through there between the two centre halves. Did really well. Rob Dickey, see you, pal. Got to go. I thought, though, it was double jeopardy. What happened to double jeopardy rule where Dickey would have got a yellow card because we got a penalty? I'm not complaining. He's the last man. But I thought that was a rule that we adhered to.
Need a referee to clear that one up, don't we?
Well, either way, 1-0 Sheffield United. Let's get this timer changed. This scoreboard changed, I mean. Get in there, you blades! Come on!
Said about a red card, didn't we? No daft now. There's nothing daft. We don't really put in any daft challenges in.
Now, was that classed as the 48th minute?
I don't think so, because Brett the Blade has just won a line.
What's Brett the Blade doing winning it? Oh, they've not gimme it.
It worked 48th as well, weren't it?
Oh, in fact, they have gimme it. They have gimme it.
Oh, they both won a line then.
They've gimme it. It's a goal ending in 8. Thank you, Leon. Top man. I don't know whether the red card got him in front of me then. He might have just needed a red. I'm just having a look to see what's happened.
I've only got here that Brett the Blades won the line. And that was following your link earlier as well that I played it on. So...
King Cookies and Brett the Blade, joint win.
Fair play. Well done, boys.
Well done, boys. I've got a full line here.
Unlucky, mate. That's what happens. It's not fixed anymore. You've already won one. Let someone else win it.
I need a yellow card shown ending in 5. And I need a second Bristol City substitution. That might happen at half time.
Yeah, well, I need a second, but I need a second United sub and then a 5th Bristol City sub.
Well, Bristol City have already subbed off Joe Williams, and now
Yes.
they've lost a centre half. So I reckon at half time they make a sub. So I just need a booking. If that happens, I just need a booking, and I've got 2 lines
For £25.
for 25 English pounds. Oh.
Still playing on though. 5 minutes.
1,600 people in the building. Can I ask a question? Are you all subscribed to the Blade Ramble? Because if not, could you please come over to YouTube and subscribe? That would make my day. It would be absolutely brilliant. Here come Bristol City. We are 260 away from 8K. I reckon we can do that. There's definitely 260 people here that are not subscribed.
And it's half time. Well done. Well done.
Look what I've got here. I've even got an half-time thing.
You know what I was saying to you, though? It swings and roundabouts with decisions. We didn't get that goal for the offside, yeah? And everyone was saying it's tight. We've just got a penalty.
Do you know?
Swings and roundabouts in it.
I'm an idiot, George, because this is a quarter of the way through the tie, and I'm dancing. It's ridiculous. What is going on?
You're allowed, but you're allowed to feel. You've been nervous for not just all day. You've been nervous for the last probably a couple of weeks.
To be honest, mate, I've been all right until today.
You're allowed to enjoy it. You're allowed to enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Never a red says. Let's look back at some of these comments because I'm interested to see what's happened here. Never a pen, says Ian.
Yeah.
Pen, says Paul. Oh, my word. How far do I have to go back? Get in, red card, says David. Red. If Moore takes it. OMG. Ooh. Don't take it, Moore. This is harsh on Kiefer Moore.
No, the reason why I was saying don't take it Kiefer Moore as well, because I went to Sunderland and his penalty were absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, it was garbage.
So,
Sky is saying it's not a red card.
I'm not disagreeing. When I first saw it, I thought red, and then you said about that double jeopardy rule, which I forgot about. So
yeah, Russ says same.
Does that only apply for keepers though? The double jeopardy.
Don't know. Gaz might be able to help us out because since you revealed his identity,
that's not his real name.
Yeah, he goes under the pseudonym of Gaz. Ramaman says Goodman says it wasn't a pen. This comment is a complete wazzock, Tim. Surely this is your first interaction with Don Goodman. And he's better than Andy Hinchcliffe and Lee Hendry, which is crazy to say. Tayo Heyman need to take this, says Nick. Burrows we're always comfortable with, though, weren't we? Sky saying it's not a pen. Stupid biased commentary, says Martin. That's a Burnley fan who's not biased, obviously.
Yeah.
Sky are blind. He had hold of both keepers' arms, pulled him down. He did.
He's pulling him down. He's pulling him backwards.
There is zero doubt it's a penalty. The question we've got is it a red because of the double jeopardy rule? I'm happy it's a red. Don't get me wrong. I don't want him staying on the pitch because it's an advantage to Sheffield United. But defender gave ref no choice, says David. I agree with that.
Yeah,
Aid says Dickie's their best defender as well. Plus he misses the second leg. Didn't even think about that.
That one.
Didn't even think about that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's
Goodman
massive.
don't like the blades.
I've said that from the start. I cannot stand the bloke. I think he's. Do you know what? We've said that we don't like Jack Robinson, but I've not got nothing against the bloke as a person. You know, we talk about football sides. I cannot stand Don Goodman, full stop, as a commentator or as a person.
H from steps 5, 6, 7, 8 says Goodman don't like the blades. Says it ain't a red card. Red was a bit harsh, says Bjorn. It's over for Bristol now, says Jer. Why are Sky presenters crying about a red? Come on, you red and white wizards. Yes, says Paul. A blade in Spain. Charlie says one on line match bingo on the penalty. Oh, Charlie's got it. Charlie's got it. Fair play. I don't mind Charlie winning it. Won at Ramblers. Don't mind that at all. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well done, Charlie. Never a red, says Graham. 100% penalty, says Tim, unless I'm watching rugby. Completely agree with that. 50-50 for the red, but who cares? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Has Gaz answered the question in the chat yet?
Let's have a look.
You have a look for that, pal. I know Con says it's 45 plus 3, and by my maths, that's 48. And I know I'm only being facetious, Con. You're right. I thought that's what they would class it as, because that's, it would be a first half goal. But I got credited for it as well, which is good. Is good. Good sign for match bingo. Toby says, personally, I think it's a red considering he was through on goal. I know what you mean.
Here we go.
Go on then. This is from a licensed qualified referee.
So it says not a genuine attempt to play the ball, so it's a red card.
Right. So it's not the double jeopardy thing where
because he's pulled him down and he's not making an attempt to play the ball, he's playing the man. It's a red card.
Right. So if he'd have slid in trying to win the ball,
it'd have been double. That'd have been the yellow card.
That'd have been the double jeopardy.
Yeah.
Great. Love that. I love that. How good is it that we've got that the community is wide enough to get Gaz top man? Thank you.
Yeah,
Gaz.
thank you very much, pal.
Never a red, not even a fool, says Michael. Michael, who now looks a fool himself. Foul he meant. Sorry. Apologies, Michael. Oh, I wondered.
Let's just listen to what Sky is saying about it again.
Joby McAnuff. He's all over Kiefer Moore. Joby McAnuff, one of the most credible pundits going. Felt it's a really good decision, says Joby McAnuff.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody I know rates, including Andy the Blade, and he's hard to impress. Subscribe and smash a like, says the glory years. Thank you, pal. I'm subscribed. Love that. How many are we away now? We're going to go for it. Go big or go home. We are 246 away from
so about 14 since last time.
I know, yeah.
Just do about another 214.
Look at this entertainment we're bringing you here. Look at it. It's unreal. Unreal. I've even got a half-time thing on my scoreboard now. Not only have I got a scoreboard, I can tell you it's half-time. We've got nearly 1,700 people in here, and you're not all subscribed.
That is crazy.
You're not. Brett says, get in. Hearing the commentator saying, definitely not a pen. What was he watching? He was all over him, both arms around him from behind. Brett, are you the Brett the Blade that's won it, pal? I know you're one of our ramblers, but are you?
Well done if you are, pal.
Are you the match bingo boy? Darren says, told you, Jim, 8K on Wembley way. Maybe, mate. Maybe. We're going big tonight. We're going to push for it. I don't think we'll get there, if I'm honest, but you don't ask, you don't get, do you? He 100% does hate us. Moore was dragged back at least 3 times for their defender to get that ball too. Absolutely right. Yeah. Absolutely right.
Just talking about it's, the goal as well that were disallowed. And I think he was just saying that he believes he's in an offside position.
Andy says, relax a bit now, Jim Bob, enjoy the second half. Now, this is an interesting point, Jord. Sheffield United should be in control of the game now. You'd expect us to have the majority of the ball, having a man advantage. Are you cautious now? I don't mean in terms of how we play. I mean in terms of be sensible and happy to take a 1-0 back to Bramall Lane. Or do you think we're against 10 men here, we could go for jugular and we could potentially get them?
I'd like to see us get another, because obviously we're going to feel a lot more confident than aren't we going into the game at Lane. However, I think, yes, they are down to 10 men. We cannot go gung-go, though, and chuck every man forward and risk letting them back into the game. So I think the key word is be patient. Don't expect us to just go all out, in the first 10 minutes of this second half to get a goal. Just be patient, like we have been in that first half then. Keep doing the same things that we've been doing. Them balls in behind have been working every time.
Yeah, they have.
They are working like a treat. So just be patient. Keep doing the same thing as we're doing. And we will get some more chances in this game. 100%. And we just have to take them chances then.
Cooler King says, Bristol City Forum reckon they've been cheated and shafted by the ref. Jog on. Cooler King's a member here. And he's been a long time supporter of the channel, and I appreciate his opinions. But he's a Villa fan, and he often gives us an outsider. I know there's a lot of fans from different teams here now, but Cooler King always gives us that sort of level perspective. There's no bias in what he's saying. So I always value like other fans' opinions when it's because as Blades, we can't help but be biased.
Yeah.
The majority of us are gonna think it's a penalty and it's hopefully a red. But it's nice to see that other people agree with us.
Yeah.
Just had a power cut, all area 20 minutes in. Oh no, Craig.
Hopefully
you get
it's
us on
not
your
cold.
phone. Get your Sky Go going on your phone if you can, or something like that. Mitch says, need a shower after that half. So nervous. Jesus.
My legs are sweating, to be honest. That's why I'm moving about.
I'm buzzing now. I'm all right. I'm good. David Vinter says, pen all day. Last man had to go. Yes, absolutely right, mate. Get in. Never a red card, though, says Scott. It is according to Gaz. You make your own look, says Right. I think that's... Thank you. I agree with that. We've been forcing the issue. It's a red. It's only a yellow if it's a goalkeeper, says Aid.
Which is what I did say, didn't I?
Yeah.
I know Gaz has cleared it up now, so we're probably behind on comments.
Keith echoes what Gaz was saying. No attempt to play the ball. It's a red.
Yeah.
Tim says, how could that not be a pen? Tried to pull him down from behind. Not sure that could be any more a pen.
Yeah.
I know. He's an absolute tool, is Goodman, says Michael. King says 1-0 is fair, could be 2. Mark Meldew says Don Goodman is an absolute joke of a man. Couldn't wait to tell us why it isn't a pen. He's a joke.
I can't stand. I don't even. Why am I getting involved again? I've already said what I don't like him.
Chef Paul says the Blades have to be aware that the referee will try to level things up in the second half. The ref will be desperate to give the Blades a red or a second yellow. Why? It's a fair decision. Danny says it shouldn't be a red. Ref wanted to be centre of attention. Definitely a pen. I think the ref's thinking it was on the line. It was on the border for the first disallowed goal decision. And maybe that's him swinging the other way a little bit. But it's a definite pen.
But that should never, them decisions in a game, if you're a referee, you shouldn't be playing on your mind that, well, that offside, we're not offside, well, I'll give him a penalty now then. Just judge it as you see it. And if you think it's a pen, give a pen. That's it. Shouldn't hinge on what decision's been made before.
Exactly right. It doesn't matter about the swing of the game, does it?
No.
It's whether that decision in the moment, what is that? Dave says, never a red card in a million years, and I'm a Blade. He's the last man 100% a red, says Nige. That's on the halfway line. It'd still be a red. It would. That's true. That's true. If it's not a genuine attempt to play the ball, it's a red, says JT. Pen and a yellow for me, says Carl. Lee says 100% penalty. Could see that all the way from Cree. Red card is correct. Love that, Lee. Hope you're having a good time. An even better one now. Does a red card mean suspension from the next game? Got to do, hasn't it, Philippe? It's got to do. Surely it does. I'm always a little bit grey on playoff rules because they come about so infrequently, but surely it means you're banned for the next game.
If that's in league, not playoffs, if that's in the league, then he misses his next game, doesn't he?
Yeah, he misses 3 games for a straight red. So
I thought it always depended on if it were a... I forget how they pronounce it now. And we've had this before. I forgot word for it, but you know how forceful it is. Like obviously if it's a 2-footed tackle, that's a 3 classes.
Yeah,
Can't remember how they say it. Violent conduct, should we say?
Well,
and
if it's
a 3-match ban, but if it's something like that, then is it just a 1-match ban?
Either way, obviously we've only got 1 more game to play them anyway, so it doesn't concern Sheffield United.
No.
But with it being a straight red, they have the opportunity to appeal it, whereas they wouldn't if it were 2 yellows. So they may try and appeal that, but I don't think they'll get anywhere with it because it's even if you disagree with it being a red, it's such a grey area. It's a little bit like VAR, isn't it? The chances of that getting overturned are very unlikely.
Well, they've now got to fight. So the referees give that decision. They've got to find a reason to not, to rescind it. So,
Gary Basto, a million love songs later, here I am trying to tell you that it wouldn't be a penalty,
or a red.
but it was a red card. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, up behind the Ramble, says Kel. Gary, I need you to comment more, mate, just so I can sing Take That songs. Red card. Stopped a clear goal scoring opportunity. The Blades had a red given against Burnley in 22-23 at the Turf. Yes, we did, mate. Thailand Tim says he drags him down and he's the last man. Red fits for me, even at 3 a.m. here. That is commitment, pal. That is a blade. That is a proper blade. Liam says, go on, Sheffield. The 3 best channels on YouTube back together again next season.
Oh, it's still at first leg.
I know. That's a little bit before. Double jeopardy. Can you send him off if we miss the penalty? Lol. Rob says, let's take the game by the scruff of the neck and put some light between it. Yeah, do we step on their neck now? Do we step on their neck? Evening, lad, says Paul Rose of Well-Stoned Landscapes. Where on earth has my overlay gone? Apologies. Paul of Well-Stoned Landscapes down by there.
Is it there? Or is it on the side?
Yeah. We'll take it, says Will. Absolutely right, we will. Mogga says, missed the start. Any chance of a clip when you saw Holding left out? You can probably imagine what it was, mate. Not sure, Chris, but love your comments. What does Chris say? I don't know. I've missed that, I think. Mick, Crocodile Dundee. Thank you, pal, for becoming a Rambler. Very much appreciated. And good day, mate, says the Saint. Absolutely right. Jim, on Connor's live chat, he had a survey thing that asks if you like the vid. Could be good for your channel. Up the blades, up the ramp. He's just desperate, though, isn't he? Let's be right. He's just a desperate man. What can I say? No, I know. To be honest, if I knew how to do it, then I would. Oh, hey, up. We're going to kick off with second half here. Where's my timer? Oh, no.
Oh, he's missed it.
He's well. I'm well behind it here. I need to get that half-time thing off. Yeah, I'm probably about 5 seconds
behind, but they're right.
What am I then? Let's have a look.
What's your timer saying, Jim?
My timer says, yeah, I'm 5 seconds behind. 4 seconds behind the actual game. So
I think I'm a second in front of you.
So
no. We'll have to leave it like that.
So mine's 45, 31, 32, 33 on screen. Is that
I'm
right?
a second in front of you, so I'm not even going to pause for that.
Oh, you're not? You want to be in front of you?
Yeah, because when I try and do that, it automatically skips Sky back to what it were anyway.
I'm only joking, mate. Stay frosty, Jimmy. No celebrating until we're over the line. Absolutely. Eh? You've got to enjoy it, though, haven't you? Pete Day says, finish him. Bit Mortal Kombat.
I'm just going to say that's Mortal Kombat.
Matilda Shakes in the building. We'll take it. Need to push on now and not sit back. Up the blades, up the Ramble. Like and subscribe. Matilda Shakes.
I'd like to see it. Oh, go on, sorry.
Just a second to say, if you like the soundtrack to the Ramble, this is the band. This is the band. Ruby in a red dress. That's Ramble. Everything on behind the Ramble is Matilda Shakes. They are a Sheffield band. They are Blades. They are top class more than anything else. So shout out to the Shakes. Go on, George. Sorry, you were saying.
No, I'm saying I do want to see us push on. I'm not when I was saying like be patient. I'm just saying I don't want us to go literally pushing every man forward, trying to get that second goal straight away to kill it off. I just be patient. Tire them out a bit now. Now they've got 10 men, and then hit them. You know, hit them where it hurts.
Dale's husband says, Burnley fan. I'd been rather miffed if that penalty hadn't been given for us. But on the softer side, a bit on the softer side, but you take them. Bristol City look good up to that point.
Has a shot. Is he going to get kept in? It does. Brewster plays across box. Kiefer Moore heads it back across, and it goes nowhere. Here come United again.
Brett shared a win line on Match Bingo. Nice one, pal.
Chowdhury, Mehmeti gets the tackling. It's going to be a long throw in, surely, from United. Thank you.
Oh, nice. It's got a top up. King says, you're playing against 10 men. Finish him now. Go away with a 3-0 win. Would love it, mate. Would love it.
It is a long throw in. Jack Robertson takes hold of the ball.
Says, Jordan saying, the key word is be patient. That's 2 words, Jordan.
All right. The key word is patience.
Correct.
Long throw in, goes in. Gus has a strike from 25 yards out. He goes over the bar.
Catch that from here. On that first disallowed goal there, keeper comes for the ball and makes contact with Campbell's face after Campbell nods it on. Why wasn't that looked at by the ref? Fair to say Paddy Kenny ain't liking Don Goodman. Paddy Kenny? What's Paddy Kenny doing? Where's Paddy? Oh, is he in studio?
I think that might be on X. I don't think he's in studio. I think he probably looked on X and.
Oh, Don Goodman made that very clear on X. Says Joe. Right, got it. Leeds fan that's pen all day long in a red. Last man easy. Hope you lot come up with us top lads. You. Thank you, mate. We don't sit back, Jimmy, says Sean. I hope we don't, pal. I hope we don't. I know there's probably a bit of sarcasm in that from you because we tend to, don't we? But and Nell knocks it out for a throw high up in our half. Again, I'm going to start missing some comments unintentionally, really, but I'm just having a little breeze through. I like to read them all if I can, but there's nearly 1,700 people here, and I want to watch the game, if I'm honest.
They've made a sub then because Sinclair Armstrong's come on. So, you said about a second sub, they've made it. Sinclair, he didn't start the game, so I don't... Has he come on for Max Bird? Or... I'm going to have a look on what he calls. I missed that one. No, Max Bird's still on the pitch. Oh, it's Naki Wells. Naki Wells has gone off, sorry.
Right, Naki Wells off, Sinclair Armstrong on. Sinclair Armstrong, who I said the other night, reminds me of Adi Akinbaye. I need a yellow card shown in the 55th minute to either side. To win 2 lines.
You need, sorry, what was that? You need a
yellow card in the 55th
or either
minute.
side.
Yeah. And I'll concede.
Fine voice.
I'll concede the full house then, because one of my things is for Bristol City to score a headed goal.
I'm still allowing Bristol City to knock ball about it. It's a ball over the top, and now looks to get there first. It goes all the way through to Michael Cooper. United gain the ball. Cooper plays it out short to Jack Robinson. He's looking to his right. He's going to pass it to Anel. He does. It's slow from United in the build-up at the moment. They're just keeping hold of that ball, but it's very, very slow. Harrison Burrows tries to play it. It does. He gets it into Gusema, who comes.
Nice.
Peck. There's a man over at right-hand side in Ryan Brewster. It don't quite come to him yet. And Gusta Chowdhury, who plays it into Peck. And Vinny Souza and Peck are playing 1-2s with each other. And now it comes to Ryan Brewster, who comes back to Chowdhury again. Comes
back over to Robinson.
To Robbio. Robbo into Vinny Souza. Keeper Moore's made a run over the top. Oh, it's a poor ball from Vinny Souza, and it goes through to Max O'Leary. The United lose possession.
Can't be doing with Goodman as a Leeds fan. Yeah. Kelly says, Jimmy, are you going Monday? I saw you last time you were at the match on TV. Up the Blades, come on, you red and white Wizards. Let's wrap this up. Yes, I am going on Monday. I've got my ticket. I was going with my dad and Eki out Sal, but my dad has now been offered into the box, so he's ditching us.
You mean he's not even got you in there? That's disgusting.
No, his mate's got him in, hasn't he?
Same mate that sorted you out for... Wait, Bashers do?
No.
Right.
No.
He knows everyone, your father. Got some right contacts.
I know. Be nice if it had helped channel in any sort of way, really. I'm only joking. Bristol City throw on right-hand side. I'm going to have my biscuit, actually. I haven't had any tea. And you said I could have a biscuit if we scored. Yeah.
We scored, you missed it. You're about 20 minutes late.
I know. That's my tea.
Say again?
This is my tea.
I thought you were having some tea when we spoke earlier. What happened there? Did you miss it?
I was gonna, and then I had to set a couple of other bits up. I'm trying to prep some, I'm trying to upgrade my adverts and my graphics and stuff. I'll have a new intro coming when I get some footage that's supposed to be being released soon.
So, one thing we always get with Blades Ramble, this is something you like and subscribe. We're always improving.
You've got to try, mate. You've got to keep improving.
Jack Robinson has it. Comes out to Harrison Burrows, who just goes over the halfway line. Tries to play it into Gus, who gets intercepted.
Come on, United. We're against 10 men here. I think we've got to step it up a little bit.
Yeah. I know I said patience, but I don't want slow build-up. I want quick build-up.
Did Gary Barstow say that? Have a little
Patience.
patience.
It's Chowdhury. Just in his own half. Comes to Brewster. Back to Chowdhury. Bristol City are pressing. United still keep the ball and come out to Jack Robinson. Plays it into Gus. Into Siddy. Peck. Harrison Burrows plays the ball in behind for Tyrese
Nice.
Campbell. To me, it looked like you were limping then.
Yeah, it looked like you were a little bit laboured there.
Yeah, he's holding his knee. Fantastic. I don't know whether he just sort of jarred his knee, as he ran.
Yeah.
But
He looks okay now, doesn't he? But
Yeah,
at the
he's
time of
looking-
running, he looked laboured a little bit.
Yeah, he did, definitely.
Daz says, Jimmy, has your dad not sorted a press pass yet, seeing as he's in the know? My dad can't do all about a press pass. I have asked about a press pass. We can't get one. We can't get one. But there might be some other stuff we can do. So watch. If you like and subscribe to the Ramble, you might.
Keep them all. Play it into the box. Oh, too late. It's a poor ball in. No one there. Just waited too long.
Nicked it off the defence and still couldn't do anything with it.
Goes back to O'Leary. Who clears it long. Robinson and Sinclair Armstrong are at it together, and he gives a foul
Against Robinson.
against Robinson, which I think it were, to be honest, Jim.
Doesn't surprise me, mate.
And it gets a lot of cheers from the Bristol City crowd, who are clearly still unhappy about the penalty decision.
Hamilton says, Wilde's in a strange position, failed to get promoted and he's sacked, and win and get promotion, he still gets sacked. Sheffield United should have been fighting Leeds United and Burnley until the last game of the season. I think it's harsh. Do you have sandwiches in Wakefield? We do, but not here at this moment.
Well done, Peck. Comes back into him. Get it out wide now. Get on the room. Get on, move Burrows. Gus in behind. Oh, it's a terrible ball. That is a shocking ball. What are you doing?
Come on, Burrows.
Better than that.
You are better than that. I'm fancying a Tom Cannon goal here, and he's not even on the pitch yet, says Lee. Beyond says, put an extra man in midfield, then Bristol need to run more to press. I don't think that's a bad shout. Joe says, Armstrong always had and always will have Robbo's number.
Would you, if we're putting an extra man in midfield now then, would you take Campbell or Moore off and put Aware on?
Absolutely, 1,000% I would. Absolutely.
Which one would you take off though?
I'd probably take Ty off.
And I'm agreeing with that purely because Kiefer Moore will last longer in this game than Tyrese Campbell will.
Not just that, Kiefer Moore holds the ball up better. That's more of his game. Tyrese Campbell rests a little bit before the second leg. I just think it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And we saw the last time we saw Kiefer and O'Hare together, they played well.
Yeah.
As a pair.
And Wilder usually makes substitutions on the 60th minute as well, and it's usually 2 or 3. So I'm intrigued to see where he goes here. Whether because they're down to 10 now, is he going to stick to that? His usual couple of subs on 60th minute. Sinclair Armstrong keeps the ball, comes centrally. The ball goes out wide. McCrory plays it in. Jack Robinson just sends it towards edge of box. It doesn't go very far. They tried to play a ball in, but Harrison Burrows very well, and then gets tackled by Max Bird, and he gets tripped. It's a foul to United in their own half.
Leeds fan in peace. 1 foot in the final for your boys. Bristol is shocking, says Rango. No prizes for woulda, shoulda, coulda. Leeds promoted on 100 points. Blazed messed up in the playoffs. And in the playoffs, so get up. Yeah, no complaints.
I agree.
No complaints. I'd put Sariki on. You'd struggle because he's out with a shoulder injury. As well, use Burrows and Sariki as wingers. Leave 2 centre-backs and a defensive midfielder back. All of a sudden, we've just got no energy, says Jack.
think that's how we play anyway, isn't it? You never see us play quick build-up. It's always slow play, innit? Gus now has the ball, plays it into City Peck. Tyrese Campbell makes a running behind. City Peck has a shot.
Oh, unlucky City.
I'd have preferred him to have played it in behind, if I'm quite honest, because I thought Tyrese Campbell made a great run, but...
Need to refresh Jimmy for Blades, get a couple more goals tonight. Yeah, I think so. Bristol, if we refresh it a bit. Bristol have used 3 subs, by the way, Jim Bob. Yeah, I've got that one that's been knocked off. I just need a card in a minute ending in 5. 3 subs and it'll all change, says Chris. The more we mess around, the more Bristol will feel it, says Jack.
I think
we need to take advantage of the extra man. I agree, mate. I agree.
You're talking about Ollie Arblaster. I think they're saying he's in crowd with United fans.
He is.
Which I think since he's been injured, he's been at every away game. In crowd. He's literally been at or near enough every away game in crowd with fans, yeah. Which is, it's good to see. I know he's a blade anyway, isn't he? But still good to see that he's supporting lads.
Callum O'Hare getting ready. They're just saying on commentary. It's coming up to 60 minutes. That sounds about right.
Gus does a little spin. Comes centrally.
Little pirouette from our little ballerina.
Get round him, Chowdhury. Brewster plays it into Chowdhury and gets the ball back. Vinny Souza now has it.
Come on now.
Tyrese Campbell into Kiefer Moore. 3 on Brewster. It's City Peck. Oh!
Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide from City Peck.
It just won't go back at net for him, will it? Good football, though. Good quick football. One-touch football from United.
Yeah, well, now.
Brewster then does a back heel flick to City Peck, who's probably...
Nice from Brewster as well. Nice from Brewster, that.
It's about... What is he on?
Kiefer Moore plays a lovely ball into Brewster's path. Brewster flicks it into the path of City Peck. Nice. Maybe we should bring Andrea Brooks on. Yeah, she'd do well, I think. Prof, I think she'd do well, mate. But
did she get player of the year for United?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No. It was Cindy Peck.
Middle name Loper.
Yeah. Yeah. He just wants to have fun.
Yeah, it's all United at the moment, isn't it now? Which you expect, don't you? We've got a lot of possession here. These are just going to sit back and try and contain it, which I get. I totally get it. Just got to try and find a way to punish him. Harrison Burrows into Tyrese Campbell. Gus is central. Yep, he gets it. What about back stick, playing it over to Kiefer? No.
No, it comes back on his side.
Harrison Burrows, oh, lovely Megs.
Nice.
Oh, it just gets cleared by Bristol City. It's going to go out for United to throw in. And I reckon we're going to make a sub. No, not quite ready yet. No one's wanting to take throwing for United at the moment. Just wasting a bit of time.
1,600 people in here. Thank you to everybody for joining us. If you're not already subscribed, do come across and help us out. Overlapping centre back, says Charlie. Brewster's on fire, says Rafi. Who's coming off then when O'Hare comes on?
I do think it'll be Ty. I think Tyrese Campbell will come off, and I think we'll play one up top. But O'Hare's going to have that free roll in here as that number 10.
I like it.
And
I like it, especially as they're bunching up.
Yeah.
Defensively, I think he's the one that can potentially unlock. Oh my word!
But then
Brewster with a really wayward cross.
Potentially look at bringing Andre Brooks on and all, because when Brewster's got that ball up right on the side, he's very negative and he's coming back towards to Chowdhury. I think if Brooks comes on, he'll have a run at that left back, won't he?
Yes, I agree.
That's what he likes to do. So I think they're probably 2 changes I'd make.
I like that. I like that. I like it a lot. Second half, no shots for Bristol City. 4 shots for United, all off target. Only a 0.12 chance of conversion.
It's gone long. Robbo wins his header. City Peck goes sliding in. It looks like a foul.
It is a foul. He's going to book him, I think.
Yeah, I think he's going to, isn't he? Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's just a little bit late, isn't he?
Bring on Andrea Brooks. What do you say, Chris? Absolutely right. For those that don't get it, because I anticipate there'll be a lot of people here that don't get that. There's a certain blade that comes into our chat and thinks I'm always calling Andrea Brooks. So we've just conceded to it now, and she is Andrea Brooks. Chris Walker, I think it is. There you go, pal. Bristol City now with possession. Over halfway, back towards their own goal. Playing it along the back line. Where's the press, United? Where's the press?
It goes long. Chowdhury lets it go over his head, but he's just going to shield it out. He does. Well done. And it's
Well
a goal
done, Chowdhury. Well done.
And he's looking at Bristol City fans. They must be giving him some stick, and he's just laughing at them.
His hair is superb, isn't it?
It looked even better.
Superb.
Looks even better in person.
Bristol City would definitely take a 1-0 defeat here. They won't be down to 10 men in the second leg. I agree. We need another at least.
Yeah. But I'd still take a lead going into the second leg and all that.
Absolutely,
like,
you take your job.
I'm not going to be gutted, but I do get it. You know,
in
when
the
they're down
circumstances, there's always context, isn't there? And I think we need to assert our dominance here.
Yeah.
While we've got the opportunity to do it.
Things are always going to make it harder as well, and we don't do well against teams that sit in and pushes out wide and be very compact. We haven't done well against teams like that all season, and that's what they're going to do now, just to stop us creating. Whereas in the first half, they were attacking us, weren't they, and leaving themselves open a bit. So,
Sean Boy says, "Why we're just waiting for him to score or the ref to even it up? We need to make the most of the extra man."
Oh, well done. It's got to be a foul.
Done.
Max Bird takes him down. Chance for United to get ball into the box here. Oh, don't you start being injured in August?
No, he's not. He's playing the game. Andrea Brooks, we've got 3 subs waiting to come on.
Coming off according to
possibly
the commentary team. Then
let's have a look. Callum
Tom
O'Hare,
Davis coming on.
Tom Davis and Andrea Brooks.
So the 2 subs that we said.
So it'll be Siddy for
Iris Campbell's coming off for Callaware.
Tom Davis, yes, yeah.
Which is one we said.
Campbell's off for Callum O'Hare.
Tom Davis for Siddy Peck, and it's going to be Brewster for Brooks.
Brewster for Brooks, yeah. I like those changes.
It's almost
especially
like
now
we knew what Chris Wilder were thinking.
It's like now that Siddy's got a yellow as well.
Yeah. I don't mind Davis coming. I like Tom Davis.
I do.
If he can stay fit, he's a huge player for us.
Tommy D on the pitch now for Siddy Peck. And it's Rian Brewster, full house for Jord with his predictions there.
I didn't, 2 of them. I'll say 2 of them, but not, I can't.
Andrea Brooks comes off for Rian. Comes on for Rian, should I say. Great sub, says Charlie. Let's put this to bed. This lazy build-up is frustrating, says Paul. Siddy Peck offering nothing, says Andrew. Needs to come off so he doesn't get a second booking. Get O'Hare on. Well, you're happy now, mate. That's what's happened.
Fresh legs as well. So I like it because we know what we're going to get with O'Hare, and we know what Brooks is going to offer as well. So
I think they're positive subs, them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weak.
It's a long ball but top by Bristol City. And Nell's just there to mop it up. He clears it out for a Bristol City throw-in, which McCrory gets hold of. There's no Bristol City player really wanting ball at the moment either, so he goes backwards. Bristol City have it in their own half. It's Tanner. He gets the ball back. They come forward. Tom Davis slides in, but he misses it. Max Bird now comes away with it. Earthy on the right-hand side. He's going to get across. He cuts onto his left foot. He plays a 1-2 with Bird. No, Bird keeps hold of it. Should have done the 1-2. I fully expected it.
That was the ball. Now it pushes them back a little bit now.
Yeah, they've
well done, United. We've recovered well there. Callum O'Hare with a good press. Kiefer Moore can't get the ball. Can Harrison Burrows get a bit closer? Kiefer Moore wins it. It's a throw into Bristol City. We did well to recover that. Tom Davis originally started that with missed challenge.
Yeah, he committed, didn't he? and he just missed it. I'm really surprised that Bird, didn't play it 1-2 with Earthy because Harrison Burrows committed and we're way out of position.
Nick Cook, you absolute legend, just donated to the channel. Thank you. I've just got one from David Morwood as well. Thank you very much. Very kind gentleman. Much appreciated. I know you don't do it for that, but I'm shouting you out anyway when I see it.
Well played. Well done.
Move the ball quicker. Make the Bristol City players work and keep it tight. It pains me to say, but this is what the difference is to us and Leeds this season. Leeds would have put them to the sword.
But that's why Leeds have gone up and got 100 points and we got 90 and we're third.
Hill says, hi, Jimmy. We need that second goal. Bristol City will be happy if it stays like this up the Ramble and 8K soon. Hope so, pal. Hope so. Jackie Robinson inside to Anel. Chowdhury.
Quick.
Down the line. Nice. Gus plays it inside to Cal. He's fired in, though. We're lucky to retain possession there, really. Gus is forced backwards. Reverse ball, surely. Oh, it's all the way back to Cooper.
Quicker. It's what I hate sometimes is how static we are.
I know.
They wait instead of trying to make something happen. They wait for ball to come to. It's like make some runs, pull players out of position, and we don't seem to do it. Do
you know what it is, Jod? Do you know what it is, mate? We lack a killer instinct.
Yeah.
We don't go for the jugular. Very, very rarely this season have we seen it. I thought Coventry we did, but that's the only outlier for me, really.
It's not been consistent enough, has it, at doing that?
No.
Oh, well done, Tom Davis.
Yes.
Oh, unlucky.
Hard lines that. Tom Davis did really well there to create a chance out of nothing.
There we go. He's on. Our blaster.
And his missus, very close to home. For those that know. Old Marth.
Oh, I wonder why he's swinging his hand about like that. I know what song that is. I think he's just doing a lemon and dice celebration, isn't he? I think he might be swinging a pig somehow.
I think he might be swinging a pig. Top man.
Bristol City are just lining up another substitution. Max O'Leary clears the ball up. Hamza Chowdhury wins the header.
We're nearly on 72 minutes already, and I know we're winning, and we'll be happy with this, but could have been a lot more. We may live to regret this.
There's still time. We've still got 20 minutes plus injury.
And we're playing at Bramall Lane. I'm not going to be unhappy at all, but you've just got to take it into context that we've got an opportunity right in front of us here.
Like I said,
never do it the easy way.
No. Like I say, it's that killer instinct in it, and I think we look happy, don't we, to be taking this as it stands.
And I understand it, but I just think we shouldn't always have to be so safe.
No. But again, like my point still stands is we struggle to break teams down that have every man behind the ball. We've struggled all season when teams have done it.
Well done, Gus.
On Brooks! Yes! Yes!
She scores! First touch. Is that a first touch?
No, it's not his first touch, but get in!
Unbelievable. Yes! I'll tell you what. Showing our blaster, celebrating in crowd. Gussamer with a lovely reverse pass. Harrison Burrows nuts through the cross through the legs along the floor, goes right the way through to the last man in the box. Andre Brooks just shy of the 6-yard line.
Oh, what a dummy, by the way.
Callum O'Hare dummies it. Kiefer Moore misses it. Andre Brooks puts it away. And that is 2-0 Sheffield United.
What a sub.
Well done, Chris Wilder. Well done, Chris Wilder. What a substitution.
Come on now.
Callum O'Hare could have had a little cheeky shot there.
By the way,
he chose to dummy it.
Did you see Vinny Sousa's trying to do a backflip with?
Yeah, Vinny,
That is
for those that
ridiculous.
didn't, for those that are watching the game, Andre Brooks, it's second time or maybe even third time he's done a backflip celebration, hasn't he? So he does like a handspring, like reverse, and then he does a backward somersault.
It's like what Obafemi Martins used to do. Type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, like I would do if I scored. And then Vinny Sousa just like throws himself ridiculously, legs in the air, obviously taking the mickey. Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, United. 2-0 up. Love it. Can we get a third? Is it too greedy to want a third?
Absolutely not. Get a third, and I would say it kills game off, but look what happened at Hillsborough the other year, so we'll see. But these are going to have to come out and go for it now, though, which is better. They can't sit back now. Jack Robinson.
Jack Robinson misses his header.
Oh, it's straight at Cooper and he saves it. Oh, my word.
Can't do it, can he? He can't have a game where he's just chill. He can't have a game where he has a night off. So he misses the first interception. And then when he does get a chance, it sort of comes to him to head it clear. He nods it straight down to Bristol man who has a shot. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, that man.
Like I said, do you think these are going to come out and have a go at us now, though?
Andrea Brooks. I think they are just walls up at the minute. Get to the end of the game.
Yeah.
If we can hit them on break, then brilliant. But I think they're just damage limitation at the minute.
These have been massive, though, wouldn't it?
It would.
It'd be absolutely huge. But still, as we've got ball, there's no press.
But the thing is, though, George, if they push forward for a goal, particularly with 10 men, they are very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable. And that kills 3-0 could kill the tie.
Oh,
no, it doesn't. Yeah. We've seen playoffs before. We've seen, obviously, them down the road turned a 4-0 deficit around. But it's never over until the final whistle of the second game. But it's a huge hurdle to overcome if they were to like go for it, if you like, and sort of let us in again.
I must say, though, I think I'm going to take credit for this. Not Wilder. I said be patient and a chance will come in second half. And it did. And we took it.
Oh, O'Hare with another beautiful dummy. Here comes Burrows into the middle.
Get on him.
Chowdhury now on the right-hand side. It's Andre Brooks.
Well
dances into the... Oh, lovely reverse ball to Chowdhury. Crosses it in. Keep them all with their head. And it's wide.
Good football, though.
Good football.
I don't mind it.
Good football, but he didn't need to edit there. Walking backwards and, 8 yards out.
He could. Do you know what? He could have. I know. To be honest, he's a striker there. He's
never going to score.
Harrison Burrows were an edge at box. He could have edited it down to him, but I'm not going to complain. He's a striker, and he's always.
Cooler Kings nailed it. Andrea Brooks, you beauty. What a woman. Love this Andrea lass, says Paul. Andrea, yes. Apologies. I think I'm connected to some of, on socials, to some of Andre Brooks' family. I hope they're not offended by this joke. It's not a dig at Andre himself. It is purely somebody who believes I'm mispronouncing his name. Great dummy from O'Hare, says Nige. Absolutely right, pal. Sat in a pub in Bristol. The silence is deafening. Up the Clarets, up the Ramble, says Glyn. Susan trying to do a flip were well funny. It was class. The pub's called the Three Brooks as well. Nice one. Nice one.
That couldn't be any more fitting, could it, that? Well, I'll tell you what, it'd be even more fitting if Andre Brooks scores again and we go 3-0 up.
Tom, you're well off here, mate. You're well off. We've only scored 3 goals in a game once this season against Oxford. Hope we can do it again. Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
I just want a second line at match bingo. Charlie, come on. Save some for the rest of us, lass. What's going off? Well done, Charlie, says Ian.
Come down to Triple Point before on Monday and we'll have a pint on you.
Well done, Charlie. Pleased for you. Good work, that. Good night's work all around for Charlie, that.
12 minutes left, plus injury time. And here come United again. Gusema looks to take on Earthy. Earthy gets a foot in. It looks like it's a corner. It's given a corner. And
you know what?
Cheering our fans up as well. We're going mad behind the away end.
Does feel like we're starting to smell blood a little bit, doesn't it? Does feel like we're starting to believe.
I'll still be nervous come Monday. Monday night I'll come in. as someone said earlier, my sphincter will be twitching. But you know,
You there, right? You got your ticket.
I'm there. I'll be there.
Good lad.
Corner's in. 3-0. Come on! Get in!
Callum O'Hare, I think. Callum O'Hare got last touch. Oh my God! Get in! Get in! Oh.
Come on!
We are going to Wembley. Never mind, we're not going to Wembley. Oh, Flair on the pitch. Come on, lad, you better.
Look at Blaster. He's on top of his miss. Well, no, that sounds wrong. Sorry, I'm not saying he's on top of his misses.
Martha Wilder getting squashed.
He's on her shoulders.
Unbelievable. I tell you what, fair play to Blaster as well for walking the line. That is brave. That is.
So we're a corner. We're an in-swinger from Gus. It's high. Tom Davis wins it. He doesn't know how. Vinny Souza has the shot.
Oh, Callum O'Hare.
Vinny Souza has the shot. It just.
He has,
Oh.
Yeah, he has the shot. It's trickling towards O'Leary. And then O'Hare just runs in front of O'Leary and back heels it.
How has he done
away
that?
from him?
How has he done
Brilliant
that?
from Callum O'Hare.
He's jumped in the air, and as he's dropping down, he back heel flicks it.
I need to change this score.
Come on, boys.
Johnny boy. I'm just going to, while I'm thinking about it, Ollie Arblaster is the Triple H of Sheffield United. And if anybody knows what I mean by that, then there you go. They'll know. If you know, you know. 3-0. I said 3-0, Jim Bob. Mr. V's boy, says David. Absolutely right. Rob says, I told you O'Hare will score. You did. Semi-final over. Wembley, here you come, says John. That's my boy. Yes, says Mr. V. A very happy Mr. Vancouver who got a message from Callum O'Hare the other day. Thanks to Jamie Dumpling. Get that coach book for Wembley. No. Tom says this is what those away fans who made the trip all the way to Bristol deserve.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, can you imagine this ramble on the road? Jamie Dumpling's going to be sending me some videos about this. We want 4, says Danny. What a P take from O'Hare, says Ray.
Yeah, that was unreal, weren't it? And on comes
Robinson's off. Rob Holding's on. We're on the march through Wilder's army. We are going to Wembley. And we don't give a monkeys because the Blades are going up. And United are the greatest football team.
Go on,
Rob Holding's on, ladies and gentlemen.
Get forward. Let's get a 4th.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's
go on then. Oh.
Oh. Yes, Rob Holding on. Get in.
Wait, is that for a Blades throw-in? I've just messaged my brother because on that Friday night, Friday night at playoff weekend, at final weekend,
yeah,
I was meant to be going to the Terry Harper fight. I said, if United make Wembley, I ain't going to Terry Harper. So I've just sent him a nice message saying, you better get them tickets cancelled for Terry's fight because I'm going to Wembley. And I've just opened myself up to be clipped there, and I don't care.
Oh, you have. I have to say, Wilder's got it spot on tonight, says Cooler King. The neutral Cooler King can all Blades. Look, we will be.
I don't think United fans will agree with him. I think they'll say, no, we still got it wrong somehow.
Jimmy, are you buzzing? I might be a bit, Kel. I might be. Great match for you guys. This must be what it feels like to be a Leeds fan. Great match for you guys. A 4th will seal the deal. O'Hare nicks it, and what a touch that was going straight into the keeper's hands. Absolutely right. Jimmy, are you going to Wembley? I daren't say it out loud yet, but I think you know the answer. Robbo's substitution celebrated like a 4th goal. Peake says, whoever we end up playing in the final, I just really like Rob Holding. All right, that's what it is. I'll agree with Cooler. Wilder got it bang on, says Toddy. Rob Holding has Jimmy's heart. Sort of, by proxy. He fancies Man Mountain. I can't do anything about that. Best moment of the season, that holding on. Holding back the years.
It's just holding, we're coming on.
Just holding, is coming on. Yes. I'll put holding on.
Fun fact, actually, I'm going to see Simpler Red in September.
Robbo is in tears. Callum Fowler's fuming. Love to see it. You love to see it. Give me those Callum Fowler tears. Hey up, Cock. What's up, Cock? Where is it? He'll get comments soon.
Off
If
comes
there's any mods in
Mehmeti.
here, don't block Callum Fowler this time. We'll see what he says. I don't want you to block him. He's quit his stream.
So it's a
Jimmy's
Bristol
love
City
child.
sub.
How old do you think I am, Liam? How old do you think I am? Christ.
Bristol City sub, Jim.
Oh,
Just
thanks,
to let
mate.
you know.
Who's that? Who's
Mehmeti's
that?
come off, and on comes Sam Bell.
Sam Bell.
Baby Bell.
We enjoy tomorrow night's fixture a lot more now. Well, join us here. We will be here. We will be here for the Rivals watch along to see who has the right to face Sheffield United or Bristol City at Wembley. 3-0 Blades at Ashton Gate. We could not
And
have.
the fans, the Bristol City fans,
Oh,
are
they're
leaving the
walking
stadium.
out. I tell you what, those Blades fans who haven't yet bought tickets at Bramall Lane,
Get them.
you might want to get back on that phone and have a little look.
If they can afford it. If they can afford it.
Why were we nervous pre-kickoff? Because we're Blades, Alessandro. We're Blades, pal. This is
Off
exactly
comes
what we do.
Gosema, and on comes Sam McCallum.
Gustavo Hema. Well, that just best player in the league, isn't he? Fact.
It's fact. It's fact.
As Rafa Benitez would say, it's a fact. Got your Jim Bob #2 Leeds shirt yet? I got a call from Connor today. He has ordered my Leeds shirt. He thinks it'll be about 8 weeks till it comes. So,
Oh dear.
shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, should I say?
That's what you get when you order off HD Gate.
That's
I'm
right.
not saying the real word.
Yeah. Yeah. Never heard someone as disappointed for a team to be winning as Don Goodman is about United.
Oh, do you know what? I'd love to be on that gantry now, stood next to him. I'd just be smiling. I'd just be looking at him and just giving him a big, massive, fat grin.
Paul says, I'm drinking in Don Goodman's salty tears and they are delish. Chance to rest a couple for the second leg? No.
Nope.
No. No,
It's
because
so
we can't overlook anybody. We've been done 3-0 at home by Hull this season. So no, you don't rest anybody. And there's about 12 days before final. So there's plenty of rest time between periods.
Yeah.
Get that bus booked, Mr. Rose, says Wayne. Getting Blades played really well, says Chef Brick. This is a big boost for you guys now. Ride this wave into the Prem.
That's what United fans. Sorry. What United fans is holding up a George Baldock flag in front of fans. I don't know what Stuart's trying to do, but that's class.
Love that.
He will never be
Love
forgotten.
that.
He's always
Love
a
that.
believe.
Starman.
Well in, Rob Holding.
You know what? Just on George.
Oh, that's a bit naughty from Armstrong.
Yeah, it is naughty, that.
It's not.
It's naughty
got
from
to put
Sinclair
McCallum.
Armstrong.
Go
On
on, sorry.
George, I don't like it when, and this is just a personal thing, I don't like it when people say, let's win it for George, because it puts unnecessary pressure on everything. And sort of, if you don't, then nobody should ever feel like they've let George down or disgraced his memory. But performances and results like this after the fact, you can say that you've done it for George, can't you? Do you know what I mean? That is
I get it.
dedicated to George.
He'll be there in spirit. He's there in spirit tonight.
course he
And
is.
he's driving. He's driving them on. It's what a legend, honestly.
That's just a personal
nice kid
preference
as well,
I
really.
understand why people say it and they want to give the team
Course.
motivation and things.
I think that's what it's for, and people don't mean it in that sense.
No, they
mean it as a
don't. No, it's just me being
motivation
finicky, but
speech, don't they? But
we
there,
just have open chats, don't we, mate, while we're here. So
he's
that's
there with
fine.
them every game as well. They have his shirt up in that dressing room every single game, so he's there with them anyway. It's
his songs get sung every game, don't they?
Yeah.
Every time the players are holding, you see them all the time holding shirts up and just brilliant.
Bash did it as well, but it was Bash's testimonial, and Bash came out with a George Baldock shirt. They
were a tribute to him on Player Year Do, weren't they? It's just
it's mad. It's still raw for a lot of people, isn't it?
Oh mate, it's unbelievable. Take that award from Scott Parker and give it to Wilder as Manager of the Year, says Michael. It's not be rewriting stuff, Michael. AJ says, agree, Hamer is now the best player in the league because us and Leeds aren't in the league anymore. That's a fair jab back. I don't mind that. Don Goodman 0, Blades 3, says Will.
Just thinking, Jim, if we do get to the final, this shirt might be a lucky shirt. It might have to be worn.
This was made by Emily Smith, my daughter, 9 years old. Whenever I've worn it, we have not lost the game.
It needs to be worn Monday as well.
No, I know. I never wear it day to day. I only bring it out for big games, and we've never lost. She made it after the Burnley game, it has to be said. So, no, to be fair, she didn't. She made it about 2 months ago, and I didn't wear it when we played Burnley or anybody like that.
So it's your fault. It's your fault why we haven't gone up automatically.
Yeah, probably. There's no commentary on the bar I'm in, and Don Goodman has never sounded as good, says Lee. Big applause for Gus from Paul.
It comes to Callum away. Go on, let's get a fourth just before it's finished. 89th minute. Harrison Burrows comes out to McCallum. He plays it into O'Hare, who's in the box. There's a left-footed shot. He goes out for a corner.
Nice, Callum. Nice, Callum. James says, has anyone scored 4 against us at home this season? Let's not jinx it, James. Let's not challenge anyone to do that. Goodman, your boys took one hell of a beating. Nice, Chris. Nice. I like that. Right, corner to United. Referee's just stopping some argy-bargy.
Who's taking it? Is it going to be Burrows?
I'll have a look in a minute. What's Goodman going to do if you get promoted and he doesn't have Leeds and you to hate on? Don't know, mate.
Takes it short. It's Andre Brooks. Cuts onto his right foot. Comes across to Tom Davis. He's about 30 yards out.
No chance.
Ball high.
Nice.
And Neil goes for an overhead kick. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like we're going to take Bristol City defender's head off, and it's a free kick.
O'Hare offers something no one else in your squad except Hamer. He has to start. I agree. Completely agree. Well, Blades, job done, says Martin.
I think he'll start second leg, Callum O'Hare.
He's got to, mate. He's got to, and he's got to start in final if we get there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Notice I still have that caveat. 3 minutes at a time. We're a minute in already. Well done, Sheffield United. Very, very professional performance. Let's go, Blades. Love from Bangladesh. Says, game week, you're fat.
Up the Hamza Chowdhury.
We are 29 away from 7,800 subs.
Wow.
I don't know if we're going to...
Speaking of Hamza Chowdhury, Jim.
Yes, mate.
Is it too early to sing We Don't Care About a Certain Leeds player? Or we care about Hamza Chowdhury?
No. No, let's not do that. Nice flick on by Kiefer Moore, who I think's done all right tonight, I have to say.
Yeah, I'm happy with him. And then he just gave 8 foul away. But I'm happy with him tonight. He's done his job. He won a penalty. He's won most of his headers. He's helped ball up all right. Yeah, I'm not going to complain with Kiefer's performance.
No, it says shocking from Bristol City fans leaving to a team that's given everything and did one hell of a job to get in the playoffs when losing the best players in Jan. It is, to be honest, that's last time they're going to be at Ashton Gate this season, and they're walking out early.
To be honest, though, there's other fans that are getting behind him. You can see them in that corner, you know, like what's got the...
And everyone's got the contingent, aren't they, that get frustrated earlier than others. I get that, but surely this is the last chance they've got to properly roar them on.
Yeah.
Even one back really helps them.
I just love that we've actually... I'm not saying we've put it to bed yet, but we were saying, Bip it. Well, I was saying,
killer instinct. We showed a bit tonight, didn't we? Here come Bristol City. Looks offside to me there.
It's a good save anyway. He is offside. We've had that killer instinct and we've gone for it, and it's full time. I don't know what's going on the pitch, but it's full time, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is. Managers are shaking hands.
Get in. Get in. That is a job. That is a job very well done.
Love that.
Job very well done. I can't get to... It's weird because I can't get too excited yet.
I know, mate. It's such a weird position to be in it now.
And I know most fans, all fans, Leeds fans here, Burnley fans here, Cooler King, they'll all be saying that's job done, that's job done. And it's odd when it's your team.
Yeah.
You just can't celebrate. Even, I know
There'll be some blades. There'll be some blades that are more than confident it's done now.
Yeah.
I just.
What's going on here now?
Vinny
What's getting involved? Just get away. Keith Moore's got a bloody mouth. Something went off just after whistle got given, and I think United players aren't very happy about it. But yeah, just keep calm. Keep calm. Get over to our fans and go and go and enjoy the applause that they're going to give. But yeah, I can't. I just can't get too excited yet.
Wilder's calling them all in.
Look, now he's telling them to go over to our fans. That's it. And they're running over.
Yeah, go to our fans. Get away from this crowd. This Bristol players crowd where trouble could have happened there. Go and applaud the fans, and they do. Oh, Don Goodman. Don Goodman, you've got to credit Sheffield United. They've got the job done.
He's definitely, it's breaking his heart having to say that.
We're blades, so we'll take nothing for
granted.
granted.
Look, now he's telling him to get away. Job's not done. It's clapped total fans. He's telling him to run off now.
Yeah, don't mind that at all.
Give round of applause.
Ollie Arblaster clapping away.
Do you know what I love there? That's Wilder saying job's not done.
Yeah, it is.
Job's not
Great
done.
watch along, lads. I'll miss the match Monday as I'll be in the air flying back. Come on, you red and white wizards.
Safe flight, Lee, and enjoy the rest of your holiday.
I think you'll enjoy your flight though, Lee. Don't you worry, pal. I hope you're all right, mate. Well done, lads. Get the hotel booked, says Joe from Turfcast. Connor and Joe have been watching us together. Okay. I'm celebrating. Bristol ain't scoring 4 against us at home. Not a chance. We're going to Wembley, boys. Get your travel sorted early. Oh, my word. My word. Right, so we are due now. Jordy, you joining me on 90 after 90? It's completely
I'll join you for a little bit, and then I might have to pop off because I'm up very, very up about 5:30 in the morning. So
I'm on Radio Sheffield at 7:20 tomorrow morning.
I'll probably be at my first job by then. So yeah.
All right, fair dues.
But yeah, I'll join. I'll join for a little bit.
Burrows just says we're in strong position.
We mastered the game plan that the gaffer was going for all week to a T. I think everyone's spot on tonight.
Any nerves about that penalty?
Nah, I'm always confident when I'm stepping up. Always know where I'm going to go. And yeah.
No nerves for penalty, he says, knows where he's going. Callum aware now.
Just to carry on what the boys have started, really. Obviously, I know they had 10 men, so if you could put a bit more pressure on them and, create some chances then to do that. But mainly just to do what the boys started, and yeah, I think we did that when we came on.
Yeah, you feel the game was perhaps drifting just slightly when you came on, and you needed to add that extra impetus.
It was.
We needed a little bit of a kick. We had a lot of the ball, but we didn't really make enough chances for obviously having a man more. And we wanted to make sure we went into the next leg with a decent lead. So we've done that tonight, and yeah, on to the next.
It's a huge lead, isn't it, Harrison? What's going to be the mindset now going forward?
I think take the game as a 0-0. Don't take it as anything else. Going to the game obviously with confidence because we are 3-0 up. But yeah, half a job done, and yeah, we're looking to get up.
Is it testament to the mentality and the physicality of your team, Callum, that you're able to do this tonight?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, the boys know what we've got in the change room. The fans definitely do. I mean, we missed out on automatic promotion, and 2 teams got 100 points. So obviously we're gutted, but we have to put that to one side, and we've got a job to do now, and hopefully we can join them.
A great team performance. Lots of performances out there that could have won the player of the match, but Harrison, you are the
Harrison Burrows, player of the match. Nice one. Love that. Love that. Well done, boys. So yeah, confident. What they were basically saying, if you could or couldn't hear that, they were saying that you have to consider that it's 0-0 for second tie. And Harrison Burrows has been there before. He was part of that Peterborough side that won 4-0 against Sheffield Wednesday last season. Just last season, weren't it?
No, it's season before.
Were it?
Yeah, because last season, Wednesday just survived relegation, didn't they?
Yes,
so
it's season before last, you're right. And he was captain. I don't know if he was captain at that point. He certainly went on to captain.
A penalty as well.
Did he miss a pen?
He missed a penalty as well.
Right. And then they obviously had that overturned. So he will know. And you talk about players with experience. He's only a young lad, but he has experience getting so far in front and then actually having it pulled from you. So I think we're in a really good spot. Bjorn says Arblaster's missus is more beautiful than Mr. Mountain. Arblaster's missus is, yeah, the manager's daughter. So let's just call it as it is. Hi, Jimmy. Fantastic night. Let's enjoy it, but enjoy it being disciplined. But we still have another game to play. We must keep focused. Brilliant watch along. Really enjoyed it. Thank you. Up the ramble. Well, we're not done yet, lads and lasses. No. We're not done yet. We are now just getting started for 90 after 90. We've gone 3 hours here. If you are watching us on YouTube, you will be pulled over automatically to our next stream. So we'll see you over there. If not, jump off whatever platform you're on. Come and join us over on YouTube, and we'll have a chat, and our Ramblers will have a chance to have their say. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards. Geordie boy.
Up the boy.